Boom. Hey, how's it going? Hey, out of on neck punch. 73 moons, pre-stream.
Greetings, PG and Jean. We are here and have nothing clever to say, so hi, PG. Jim, yep, Jim, watch it burn.
Nothing clever.
7 years. Why?
84 moods. Loving the music you have been putting out. Are you going to do a Foamy song? Okay, back to my padded cell, Jim Lurka.
We already got one. It's Wrath of the Squirrels. We got one. Wrath of the Squirrels. It's on the YouTubes. Oh.
Hello, Pumpkin Guy, John, and chat. Happy Sunday. How are you today? Jim Coffee Sip.
All right, a little discombobulated. I forgot to put something on. Hold on. Wondering why this thing's huffing and puffing here. Yeah, I had pre-stream paperwork to fill out. Joy. Yeah. And it's on Patreon. Yeah. Also Bandcamp, and I don't know, it's rolling out on the streaming services at some point. Those songs really AI. They sound too good. We got to tweak it a little bit, but I mean, generally it kind of works. We write the lyrics, okay? We're AI music hipsters, where we write our own lyrics. It's crazy. I know, right? Other people just generate them. All right, anyway. I remember filling out paperwork. It's a pain. Yeah, man, dude, digital forms and stuff like that. I'm like, come on, dude. I know, like doctor crap. It's like, oh, you got to fill out your pre-registration forms. I'm like, now? You know, and it gets stuck in your head and you got to do it. And all that other stuff. Oh, jeez. Brian, thank you. 84 moons, Icarus, 100 bits. Hey, thank you. Phoenix Monroe, thank you. Cool randomness, thank you. Oh, man. So who's doing what? Dude, it's Sunday. I don't know. It's been a hectic week for planet Earth, I guess. Not getting into it. Let me say hi to people. What up, AGJ? What's up, Sheldon? Hi. Furious Lady Beret. What's up? Out of my neck punch. Hello. Welcome back. It's been a while. What's up? Icarus, Sheldon. No, I said Sheldon. Mr. Maze. Hey, Joey Panda. Furious Lady Beret. AGJ Lost Boy. What's up, Kurt Planet? David. What's up? How's it going? Let's see. Malenko, what's up? How's it going? What's up? Sheldon, Dreamer, ADJ, Romax Marvel, huh? What's up, Dreamer? What?
Hello, and welcome to
Out
our
of our
new
next
house.
punch.
Keep your feet off the table.
Hey! Gifted a sub to Melody. Thank you. That deserves candy. There you go. Raisin, morning. What's up? Brr, 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 brr. Oh, God. I'm like shaking on coffee. I'm shaking on coffee. Yeah, none of the... Go.
Hello, PG and chat.
Blood Raven, what's up? How's it going? Thank you. Appreciate. What's up? Yeah, stick high. Wow! Angelica Storm gifted a bunch of subs. I can't read them all. What? Gav, you got one. Spider, G Fury, Brief French, Star Fox, Captain.
What up, PG? Today is my birthday. Just thought of treating myself to a home-made Spanish rice and a good bottle of wine.
Too much sensory input. Oh, hold on. Captain Odie, Praxis, Grim, Freedom Ghost, Angelica Storm, giving everybody a bunch of subs. More sensory overload. Plus we got a hype train going on. Okay, I think we're all caught up. Wait, no, birthday. It's a birthday. Happy birthday! Oh, God. There's so much going on. Happy birthday! I hope it's good. All right, are we good? Oh, and Icarus, 2,000 bits. Briano, thank you. I'm gonna write more. I was gonna say what? Everything is on fire last week.
Write more.
It was.
I was gonna say everything is on fire last week.
Everything. All the things. Or it was buried under the snow, depending on where you were.
Safe space from idiots.
There you go. Thank you, X-Mariner. What's up? You. No, it's still there. Get. All right. Stuff to replace the breakers that accidentally sent power surge to my, that's 36 CRT. Now it won't turn back on. Probably just going to have to replace the capacitor with the power supply board. Oh, man. Don't you hate when they fiddle with the power? Oh, man. No, man. CRTs aren't easy to come by anymore, man. Oh, God. Thank you. Dude, we're on level 5 already? What the hell, bro? My chair's falling apart. Hold on. Boom. No note. Richard's Workshop. Thank you.
More
Prime
hype
sub.
train bits for Pumpkin Guy.
Hey, hype train bits. Let's go. Thank you, Icarus. Thank you, Mishras. I appreciate. Thank you. Let me like literally. I said I'm discombobulated. I'm still trying to get chat. There you are. Okay. I'm like reading on this. We got bats. Get out of here. Ah. Wow. What? Fairlane gifted a bunch of sub. Aaron Mastic got one. Fierce Lady Ray, Psychedelic Sin, Mr. Maze Radio got one. Sheldon and Poops Given. Wise Slith got one, and Dragon also got one. Thanks to
One
Fairlane.
hype train ticket, please. Jonathan needs all the hype, and Pumpkin Guy deserves a smile.
Hey, there's a lot going on. There's a lot going on. There's a lot going on. Okay. What are we on, like level 7? What is this, 8? I don't even know what's happening. We are on level 7. Oh my God. Thank you, Fairland. I appreciate everybody. Thanks for being here to actually accept those subs. All right. That's good. What's the point in putting gifts on the table if nobody can get them? Go.
Join the hype train, hype train.
Join the hype train. Hype train. Moving Pump Guy, what I dreamed last night was the judge of the cooking show. Thank you. And a competitor claimed the show was rigged, so Icarus gifted a bunch of subs. If people really want to get a competition, but see we lose because somebody's better than them is not going to pay to win. Who would do that in a cooking show? This isn't Path of Exile. Icarus gifted a bunch of sub. Fate got one. Olive got one. Limmy Plays got one. Lamb and Wolf got one. And T5 Cats got one. Thank you, Icarus. We're doing more candy. More candy. I have not even had my coffee yet. I've not even had my coffee, and we're on like almost level 8. This is insane. Thank you. But I got one. Thanks so much. Yeah, there you go. Nice. Thank you. Yay candy. Yay coffee. Yay everything. I don't know, man. Dude, there's ice falling out of the sky right now. All right. I don't know what to tell you. All right, this helps. No, literally like sheets of ice from the last couple of days have been on people's roofs, and when you walk by, they like fall down randomly. It sucks.
Level 8 hype train.
Level 8. Should we play the song again? Dude, we're literally on level 8. We very rarely get to level 8. Hey, it's a level 8. I kind of like that song. Oh, God. We need a coffee song now. I need a coffee song. Every time cards come out, I want, it's coffee time, or something like that. You know, something cool. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Big dog. It's right behind my head on there. That's it. Just amazing.
Time to hydrate because I need some water. I gotta keep the
I haven't yet.
hydrated.
Maybe I should. Wait, you managed to make instant dark coffee taste identical to honey smacks. How sweet did you make that? Oh my God. Recipes. We need a coffee recipe thing on the Discord. I feel like that'd be really useful. Coffee song. We had a coffee song, but it ended up being very spicy because there was a lot of double entendres. I don't know if it fits our stream. Let's see. Let's see. Headbangers Ball. Yeah. Dude, whatever happened to that guy? What was his name? Ricky something? I don't know. He was a guy. Remember the trains would max out at level 5. I know, now they're uncapped trains. Yeah, should I get coffee? Should I do it while there's a slight lull? We have a slight lull? Yeah, we got a 3-minute and 21-second lull. Oh, you mean the guy who did the thing?
It's coffee time. It's
I'm
time to
doing
get
it.
some caffeine in your system. You might have had too much, but nobody listened, so you buzzed.
Come on. Even she looks aggravated by those things. Look at that. Okay, that's better. Oh, damn, that's awesome coffee. Damn, that's awesome coffee. Dude, we made a really good cup of coffee. Yeah, that's nice. Ooh. Got gifted some Cafe Bustelo Espresso. A recipe, water, ground beans, press, drink. There you go. Nice coffee card. I didn't make it. What's up? Each one is bigger than her head. I know, it's crazy. Blame AI. You know, how come it could do songs well, but not art yet? Well, I mean, it could do art all right, but it kind of depends on... Get better at prompt. You're really good at prompting music. Prompt card's good, bro. You know, if you're gonna be one of those AI tech pros, dude, you gotta get good with your prompts, man. People who do AI art, they hoard their little prompts like they're gold. Nobody can have my prompt, dude. I wrote out this sentence myself. Of course, more artists are perverts. Yeah, I guess musically, it's not mining a lot of perverted music. There really isn't a lot, is there? I can't really think. I mean, what? Hot for Teacher, you know, like old 80s hair band songs, Cherry Pie. I mean, it's not. Music is just sound. You can only ruin it so much. You know, visuals, it's like you can put a boob on anything and be like, you know. Music is different. Music is different. It's like a pure art form. You know. Let's see. I've officially joined what medical issue team? Medical issue? Which issue? It better be a fun one. Limited edition, number 1. Issue, like comic. Oh, good. Didn't know you weren't over whips and chains. That's AI. AI is being weird. Some AI art is really, really good. It is. It is. I have no problem admitting AI art is really good at times. Sometimes it's awful. Sometimes it's awful, but still good. Sometimes it's just terrible. It's evolved, you know? Same thing with the music. The music now that we're doing is probably going to sound like garbage in about 2 years. People are like, dude, that's like what model were you using, man? It's terrible. We got 47 seconds on level. Yeah, we ain't getting a level 9. I don't think that's happening. Sometimes it's good. Sometimes it's got like spider fingers. I don't like the fingers, man. It's got to get good. Extreme Air. OMG, what's up? How's it going? How you doing? What are you OMGing about? Some people art is awful. I mean, look at the banana on the wall.
Jim, coffee time.
Hey, thank you. Call random 100 bits. I know, banana on the wall. But you know what? Even the people who don't like it are like, you know what? It did its job because you're still talking about it. And that's what art is, isn't it? Oh, God. Whatever. Sure, that's what it is. You know, we're still talking about a lot of people throughout history, too. It doesn't make them a piece of art. It makes them a piece of something, though. Easy would just be, what? Pauline as a boxer. What? Gloves to hide her fingers. Oh, there you go. It's kind of weird, though. We've collected all 7 emotes. Hey, we got them all already? We can't even share new ones? Because we got them all? Oh, let's see. All right, well, show me, bro. What do we got? So we've already collected them all. We've already collected them all. What's that? Remember those little cat videos? Cat. Pauline with mittens. I know mittens are weird. I always hated mittens. You know? I'm all about that dexterity. Everybody, thank you. We finished level 7. Or was it 8? I forgot. It was a big one. Big train. Thank you, everybody. I appreciate it. Thank you.
I was diagnosed in October with a medical condition called rhabdo.
Rhabdo? Rhabdo? That sounds like, what else rhabdo? Rhabdo. I know we got Raynaud's, if that helps. Raynaud's. I know your hands get super cold in the winter. They're like blue. You look like a Smurf. Let's see. Roundhouse ever? Rouse. Dude, I don't know. Mittens that fold open and fingerless gloves. Oh, those are good. I do like those. Yeah. Pauline with MMA gloves. I don't think she'd be good at that. She kind of takes the Doctor Strange approach to fighting and just opens up portals and let people fall through them. Go.
Repost. Warning, bad glitch with sound alerts. I just bought 500 bits and the glitch with sound alerts just deleted them.
What?
It didn't even play the sound.
Ow! Come on. Did you have a browser update? Did that ruin it? Thank you, Lord Chaos. No, man, dude, I don't know. Dude, Dawn had an issue the other day, too. I was just like, what the hell? I don't know, maybe it'll get sorted once the code falls into place. Oh, come on, dude. Come on, sound alerts, work with me, bro. Hey, I have Raynaud's, too. An electric blanket help. There's nothing else would. I mean, 20-something years to figure it out. Yeah, it's kind of weird. Now, for those who don't know what Raynaud's is, it's kind of a slight circulatory thing. There's also Raynaud's phenomenon. Basically, cold hands / cold feet, sometimes your nose. Basically, depending on the lack of circulation, your fingers can turn white, blue, purple, and I don't know, fall off over time. Not really, but basically it's like, warm up, bro. That's it. Says the person who walks around in the snow with sandals. Yeah. Oh, why were my feet cold? I don't know. After a while, you just turn it off. You're like, yeah, they're always cold. It doesn't matter. Wait, you still making YouTube videos? Yeah, dude. New episodes have been posted every 2 weeks for the last 23 years. You're welcome. This year, 24. Hey. New episode is just past Friday, and then 2 weeks before that, and the next one's going to be this Friday coming up. I get the purple hands, the Bonnie hands. Touchscreen compatibility should be standard for winter gloves rather than something you have to specifically look for. Dude, yeah, right? Nah, man, touchscreen, that's the worst. No, it's even worse, though. It's like if your hands get super cold, it won't even activate the touchscreen, so it wouldn't even matter. Yeah? Hey, Tony, what's up? How's it hanging? It's pretty erect right now. My stem is always sticking straight up. It's good like that. What's up, Killer? What's up? Wait, do you do the voice of Squirrel? What? You do the voice of everything in a neurotically yours thing with the exception of Jermaine. Because we're not that good. Maybe one day. I feel so old seeing the popular videos. Oh, God. Hey, think about how we feel. I don't know, man. Dude, age just a number. Don't matter. There was an article that says 60's the new 70 or 70's the new 60, whichever way it goes. I don't remember because I'm old. What's up?
I think Dawn also does the voice of Gia's smile.
Yeah, that too. Dude, that was like 3 episodes, like 2008, I guess. I forgot that existed. I have a few pens that can act as touchscreen styluses. Yo, I have a bunch of those. They never work on my phone. Get off my lawn. Thank you. Just came in from shoveling more snow. More snow? And then I finished what started snowing again. Oh, God. Dude, I've had snowstorms like that where you like have to shovel a walkway or whatever. And it's like, all right, cool, it's done. And then you just see poof. It's like, oh, God. You go inside, you have enough time for a hot cup of cocoa or coffee, and then you look out the window again. Do I have to go back? Yeah, I got to go back out there. Well, this was enjoyable. And you got to get all your gear back on and you go, Oh, that's annoying. Do I hear music? Yeah, I think we got some background crap happening. Won't be in Nevada.
Did you hear? They've apparently added 13 new months to the calendar. At least that's what the internet said. But don't ask me about their names. I'm just a panda nanny who's about to go get cookies.
I don't think any of that makes sense. So, and considering it's on the internet, I'm just going to say no. Get me cookies. Wow, cookies are good, dude. Dude, I don't need 13 months. Although that would extend out the time to, what happens to quarterly taxes then? That's going to mess up everything. All right. I don't know. Can anybody still do taxes anymore? I don't know. It's like, I feel like there's been a bit of a shakeup going on, but we'll see. Smart weather. Yeah. Yeah, California needs something right now. Rain, snow, I don't know, iceberg, just something. What little snow we've gotten in the year melts off within a couple of days. And my Christmas gift this year was a snowblower, so I feel bad I can't use it. Yeah, I don't know, man. If it snows, I just don't do anything. I just huddle up and I'm just like, forget it. There's a TikTok video where a dude said there was 25 months happening this year. It's good for a giggle.
Wouldn't really change if it stays a quarter of the year and the overall year length remains the same.
I don't like that.
Rhabdo is a medical condition that if you have muscles that are dying that they turns into toxic chemicals in the blood that can cause you to become very stiff to the point you have to be taken to the hospital by ambulance.
Oh, so it's like rigor mortis before, but not dying. That's annoying. Why would they even do that? Why does the human body backfire like that? Hey, all that activity that you've been doing? Well, there you go, your cardboard cutout right now. Why? I don't know. Keep an eye on it. Keep an eye on it. Be well. Dude, anytime anybody gets an ailment or something like that, it's like there's these weird little lifestyle, thanks for follow, things you got to do and adapt to. You know, it's like everybody's got some kind of weird issue and then we're all just trying to muddle through. Yeah, it's weird. California ice storm is on the way. Is that real? Also, Panda Nanny is an actual job title. Do you put that on a resume? Hey, what'd you do before this? Panda Nanny. What? Are we talking about the South Park panda? Because I feel like that would just go wrong horribly real quick. Yeah. When your muscles start degrading and the proteins get into your blood and damage your kidneys. Why the hell would it do that? Can't the kidneys process protein? What the hell? I had chicken the other night. Am I going to die? It's protein. Oh, geez. Panda Nanny sounds like a really weird anime. Yeah, right? Panda Nanny from another world is the best at keeping dogs alive without them bursting into flames. Or whatever kind of titles they come up with. Human bodies are prone to malfunctioning. Why? Nature, how many millions of years did you have? You know? Evolution is stupid, man. Yo, can we get an update and force this along a little bit? Hey, man, all of a sudden, you know, that useless appendage you have called the appendix, we're going to make it explode randomly. It could kill you. Why would you do that? We don't know. Thanks, nature. What the hell? Only if the full-size protein molecules get in the blood, which only really happens with rhabdo. That's a weird.
Lol, no, kidneys don't process protein, lol. They do help filtrate it at times, lol.
Why? Then they should be able to filtrate. Yo, get a new filtrate system. Go to the mechanic and say you need a new kidney filter. Is that how that works? What the hell? That's annoying. I don't know. Medical science annoys me sometimes. Random mutations. Evolution. I've learned that from X-Men. Filtering needs to happen, especially when you make coffee. Speaking of which, coffee, let's go. I don't know, I'm in a good mood. I'm in a good mood, making progress. You know, we had the new song. That's not going to be out till Friday, though, the opening song that we had. I didn't want to do the last one we did because that's kind of a downer. Try to keep it light here. Is it going to read that? 37 moons, hopefully many more to come. And Patreon, thank you. Pan, I appreciate. My body is trying to kill me. Too. Stupid body. Yeah, bodies are weird like that. I don't know. Yeah, let's just cut off circulation of this part of your body. Why would you do that? I need that. Wow, we don't think so. We're trying to be efficient here. We're just keeping all the blood in your brain. Yeah.
Greetings, salutations, and good vibes to all in that fancy creator that made us. And no warranty, and we had to make third-party parts.
I don't have any third-party parts yet.
People might want to look at how people were eating and living before modern science and diets started claims on what was healthy. Life with modern diets getting shorter isn't accidental.
I don't know. I thought our diets we were actually living longer. There was literally an article that said people in their 70s are basically as spry as young 60-year-olds. Apparently, we're healthier longer somehow. Dude, back in the day, if you got a toothache or a tooth infection, you'd be dead by the time you're 26. Like, you died stupid young back then. You know, that's why people were having marriages when they were in their teens. It's crazy. I don't know. Guess people might want to have to read and live before. I read that. Literally just read that and I'm doing it again. Yeah. Before modern science, we were dying quicker. Yeah. Especially dental. Dude, abscess tooth. Oh, my tooth hurts. Oh, well, I guess you're going to be dead next week. Unless we pull it out. That's weird. Dude, Egyptians used to do dental work. I can't imagine it being fun. But when is dental work ever fun? I've never been to the dentist and say, yeah, this is great. Really, really enjoyed my experience here. Yeah. The proteins are toxic and can be removed by IV fluids or go to dialysis and get hooked up to a machine and you get blood scrubbed. Oh, blood scrubbed. There you go. Cool. Well, at least that's a thing. One of my molars is falling apart because I can't get to the dentist.
I don't know. Historians agree that in old times making it to 40 was a long-lived life, lol.
Right? Now when people hit 40, they're like, yeah, it's not even half my life yet, you know? Meanwhile, Stone Age people are like, dude, how did you get so old? Of course, unless you're like a kid, then you're like, dude, why are you so old? They'd be like, kid, I'm only 40. What the hell? That's old, man. Like kids never realize that they will one day be 40 and they'll be like, the cycle continues. I've always noticed that. I never looked at an old person and said, damn, they're old. Even as a young little pumpkin seed, you know? No, I don't like doing that to people. Hey, man, you're old, you know? I've had a lot of old people like, you'll understand when you're older. Oh, yeah? Yeah, everything hurts. Why? Then I just go on the whole why thing.
So yeah, sound alerts complete fail for me today. But you do have a coffee song, Foamy Coffee Buzz song, but you might be the only one who can play it without losing money and bits today.
I don't know, we'll see. I don't even have the tab open. Put it on the list. Gotta give him a coffee song. God. Oh, man. What? Is she all right? Who's all right? Who's all right? Is who all right? I need a name. Oh, she all right? No, she's all right. What? Pumpkin's ready to live past 25. What? I'm made out of styrofoam. I'm immortal. I'm like an old-timey styrofoam bucket that Big Macs used to come in. Yeah, dude, back in the day, used to have little styrofoam things. Everyone was like, oh, God, they're so bad for the environment. Yeah, you know what's worse? Me. Hey. All right. I'm partially green, my stem. Okay. Her. She'll be all right. She'll be all right. Yeah. Someone actually thought it was impressive that I could... What? Do what with your eyebrows? Oh, like twist them and make them weird? I don't know what's going on over there. Let's see. Background girl. That's Pauline. Hey, coffee cup. Snowy cozy. No, go.
Wait, what up, PG?
Hey, Headless Hank. Hi, welcome. How you doing? What's up? Boom. Oh, yeah, we're still back on the chains, huh? Back on the chain gang. I like that one hand looks like a baby hand and the other one is like a Del Toro hand. This is, oh, God. At least that's not any better. Look at how big these hands are, dude. AI, please. Can it learn from music? Yeah. That's a good coffee, dude. I love that coffee. That's all right, except for that weird hand. Okay. 6 fingers. Well, that's terrifying. Yeah. Yeah, 404 channel points. So that means they don't work. Ah, see what I did there? Internet humor, 404. Channel points not found. Okay. Raise one eyebrow while talking to her. Oh, okay. What? That amazed somebody? Wow, they can raise an eyebrow while... What? What? How bereft of expressions is this other person? 100 bits. Hey, Memlemhem. Thank you. I appreciate. They were like, were you talking to a mannequin that was slightly alive? And then I broke a brain when I cocked my eyebrow and winked to the other eye. Oh, man. They're like, dude, you're moving your face too much. You're like Jim Carrey. I don't understand. That's kind of weird, right? You have a very expressive face. You do not. Why? That's the whole thing. Yeah. You know who has really expressive faces? Don't say Jim Carrey. We know that. No, the people who do sign languages, dude, their faces are all over the place. And they got to be to like express stuff, but I always find it so interesting. Then every once in a while, you find that idiot on the internet who's like, why are they making silly faces like that? Don't they know that it's rude? You know, I'm like, oh my God. Oh my God. Get off the internet. Just get off the internet. What the? You're making stupid faces. This is a very serious thing. They shouldn't be making faces like that. You shouldn't be stupid like that, okay? God. You can raise an eyebrow. Everyone else knows Botox up like a mannequin. Maybe that's it, right? If people get a lot of Botox, they're like, they can't move a lot, right?
My first gray hair was found at 16. By 30 was gray, silver and iron-haired. At least I still have my hair.
Hey.
46, but the rest of me is falling apart. Got worse after leaving Canada and moving.
And moving to the U.S. Yeah, United States will do that. I feel like living in the U.S. is kind of like you're really worn down in this industry. You know, isn't there still a thing? It's like we work the hardest, but we're the least paid. I don't know what it is. It's kind of weird. Write a stroke. What? Partial facial paralysis? Maybe. No candy. What do you mean no candy? I lost my hair at 30. No, you still got hair, right? When you don't shave it. Yeah. I'm gonna punch you in the head. You know what you do? Grow a really long beard and comb it over your head. Then you can have a beard comb over. I'm sure somebody's done that. Some from YouTuber or TikTok, to comb like, scalp beard or something. I don't get gray hairs. I get those, transparent looking ones. Ooh, you're getting invisible man hairs. Nice. It's 39 degrees here. Anything 33 and up in the winter is considered a heat wave. Where are you? In the Arctic? What? One of the guys actually paid a lot of the problems. We don't pay so much for everything. Deaf people who natively speak sign language think in sign language, not in the way the books look, but rather in the way it feels to form the signs. Really? See, I didn't know that. I do want to learn sign language one day. I feel like it's it may not be like super useful because I don't come across a lot of people who are actually deaf. Handful. But, it seems like a really cool ability. It's like a superpower of communication. I got a question. Is it universal? I'm really curious. Is sign language the same if in like whether you speak Spanish, Japanese, or whatever? Is it like a universal thing? I didn't even know that. It's not. We use American Sign Language here. Oh, God, really? We can't even have a universal sign language? ASL naturally developed a combination of French Sign Language and home signs. They're all different? Oh, that's so annoying. I guess sign language would be natural for Italians? Yeah, but, usually most of those signs are very violently flailing. Given that I was taught American Sign Language, they're different. That's so weird. You figured it would just be beneficial to just have a universal set standard across the globe, right? That's like silly. I don't know. Yeah, we literally had an opportunity to have universal sign language and we just didn't do it. Italian sign language, same as Italian, but mute. Well, there's that joke that, Italians can't talk if you hold their hands down. I can't talk. My hand's frozen. Shut up. No, it's not alongside the song. What dialects here? Like how a New Yorker and Texan talk differently. Really? Oh, God. I don't want nuances now. Google image search for beard comb over. It has been done. Doesn't look good, but people did try it. Of course they did. It's internet. Of course I'm going to try it, bro. Dude, take my beard, put it on my head. Oh, God. This is what our forms of entertainment have devolved into. Dude, I got beard hair on my head. Times without hair and just waving their stubs around. Nubs. Yeah, get something to be natural. What does it surprise me? Like football all over again.
I don't know,
different
when
from
us
everyone
guys
else.
meet each
Gotta be
other and
difficult.
nod our heads, that means hello in many different languages, lol.
Is that really? I don't know. I feel like there's going to be that one weird obscure culture where if you nod your head, they just kind of like take offense to it and punch you in the tooth. How do you stop an Italian from talking? Break their arms? No, don't do that. How are they going to toss the pizza? I am, for all my Italian genes, I cannot toss dough up in the air and catch it. It will either land on my head, on the floor, get stuck in a ceiling fan. It ain't good. It ain't good. I'm American Italian. It gets watered down like an Americano coffee. It's kind of an espresso. Performer developed in every language. Is that universal? Is it universal? How many people know it? I need data. Boo, 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 boo. Mittens? That'd be pretty good. Who wants coffee? Coffee. Let's go. I had cold sesame noodles for breakfast. It wasn't great. But, no, I made them like 3 days ago. It's like I had to eat them or they're just going to go bad. I want coffee. Well, then go get coffee. I ain't stopping you. I ain't stopping no one from getting that black liquid gold. Why am I sounding like that now? I need coffee. All this place has is pop and terrible diet pop. What? Tell them no. Throw the table up against the wall and say, where's the coffee? Don't do that. There's got to be a place. Just say, look, you need a coffee break. You know how people could go out and get cigarette breaks all the time? They still do that. And it is a trek. When you got to leave work, it's like, oh, well, you can't smoke in the lobby. You can't smoke in the elevator. You can't smoke outside of the building. You basically have to be across the street, but the building across the street, you can't smoke outside that building. Then you got to be like, you know what? This 15-minute smoke break is going to end up being like me taking a trip to Central Park and finding some little alcove underneath a bridge where nobody's going to spot me, and it's going to look like I'm taking illegal drugs here when I just want to drag off a cigarette. It gets ridiculous. I don't even smoke, but I feel bad for these people. It's ridiculous. No, dude, especially in New York, the only time you can smoke is like in the middle of the street because no building wants you smoking outside the building. And it's like, well, where the hell do I do this? You know? I'm at a casino now, so throwing a table won't end well. Oh, you're telling me you're in a casino and they don't have coffee. You're in a just say, you know what? Where's your coffee here? I'm feeling generous. I might go to the big tables here, but you know, I got to be awake for this. Anybody got some? There's definitely coffee there. There's got to be coffee. There's no way there's not coffee in a casino, man. They want you awake. They want you jacked up on caffeine saying, I can win this. Yeah. Win big. I get free coffee at work when I go to the post, break room and a place. What? And pay for Star Schmucks coffee. Really? Free coffee's awesome. Hey, little hot guy, what's up? What you doing, man? I can vape inside and no one will know. Yeah, that was kind of a good breakthrough for cigarette people. The whole vape thing. It was like, yeah, you could, no one knows. Hey, what's that? I saw a little cloud here. Oh, no, I just said Taco Bell. It's fine. Oh, it smells like raspberries. Yeah, it was a new raspberry Taco Bell. Get the hell away from me. You can get crack at a casino. Yeah, they'll give you anything. I think there is, but you got to pay out the nose for it. For coffee? Really? The one time we went to Foxwoods, which was like in Connecticut or whatever. We went there once. My God, they had the best freaking coffee. It wasn't very expensive, but this was like literally over a decade ago. God, that was really good coffee. It was amazing coffee. Other than that, it was like, yeah. Thanks for the follow. Literally, Foxwoods. Yeah. Casinos in Wisconsin allow you to smoke inside? Really? There's a wedding video on the other side, one of the largest, but no one books it because it smells like cigarettes and pool chlorine. Oh, God, yeah, that'll kind of put a damper. Hey, man, your wedding smelled like cigarettes and pool chlorine. Shut up, man. We're here to have fun. This is the happiest day of my life. You smell like cigarettes and chlorine. It smells like bad decisions. Yeah. There's a joke there. I'm going to leave it. We used to have a coffee machine that would give us free coffee and hot cocoa if we were 50 days safe straight. Ooh, there you go. Free coffee, dude. For some people, that's a bonus, right? Hi. I've been to a casino. The woman who brought me there. What? Oh, I thought something happened. Remember, I loved my ability to track patterns in games to win more money, and I never even got a cut. Really? Yo, you got to use that power for yourself. Yeah, don't let anybody else do that. That's what I'm saying. The only good game I would be good at in a casino would be blackjack. That's it. I have a very good intuition when it comes to cards because that's one of the few games where it's actually in your favor. Everything else, I'm like, eh. More specifically, virtual slots. Ooh, there you go. I got some natural cold brew cans yesterday. It wasn't until today I realized it's a super caffeine version, 200 milligrams of caffeine can. Oh, God. Got to be careful with these. My high blood pressure. Yeah. You don't want to do that. You don't want to do that. No, every time we look at, they have like, you know, those protein powders that you can make protein drinks out of. Why do they got to put so much caffeine? I always look at the coffee ones and they're like, it's the equivalent of 3 espressos. I'm like, I don't need 3 espressos and protein. I just need espresso 1 and some protein, you know? It's like having 4 espressos and 3 cheeseburgers. I'm like, I don't want, come on, dude. I lift up pencils all day.
On the casino table, they shuffle 4 decks on the blackjack table to keep it from being easy for people's intuition to tell what is likely to come up next.
Yeah, but then how is that even possible? Because then you're not playing with a 52 deck. You're playing with a, what, 108? 208? No, 208. How's that even? No, because then it's like, what if 5 queens come up? That's a little ridiculous, right? Still, I kind of feel like the odds would still be in my favor. I feel like there's a predictability there that would be usable. I don't know. Blackjack's all I've got. The house usually always wins, but they are at least or the least against you. There's caffeine in everything: coffee and protein powder, makeup, face wash, etc. That's what I don't need coffee soap. As much as I like to smell like coffee, no.
Howdy, Jim. Merry Sunday.
Hey, Merry Sunday, Gene Wolfwood. Thank you. I appreciate. Welcome again. 22 months. What? It haven't been 22 months. Welcome back. Yeah. You get multiples of the same card that's common at a casino. That sucks. This should just be a 52 deck. That's it. You can't shuffle for it. Dude, if I did that at a Magic the Gathering tournament, I'd get thrown out. Well, you know, you're only supposed to have a 60 card deck. Well, guess what? I'm shuffling 240 cards together. Who knows what'll come out? You know? No, you can't do that. That should be illegal. I don't like that. 208 cards means too many variations for the brain to handle. Nah. No. Come on, use psychic abilities. Everyone's got a bit of psychicness. Single deck blackjack gives the best odds. Multi-deck, the more decks, the better odds for the house. They shouldn't do that. That should be illegal. Helps prevent people counting cards. What? Oh, nobody can count to 208?
Coffee. Time for another coffee check.
Now, I had coffee. If I drink it too much, then we're going to be out of coffee, and I'm not going to have any. Magic has a format that lets you have over 100 cards. Ooh, I like that. Yeah, but probably not all the cards I want to use. They're like, no, dude, you can't use 4 of those. You can't use Underworld 4 times. Shut up, I'm doing it. What? Thank you, Timmy.
Sorry, my ESPN is only picking up station ID.
What? Why? Can I have a 1,000 card deck? That's going to be a long game, bro. You better hope you get that thing's filled with mana, or you're just going to be sitting there holding all these cards saying, I can't put anything out yet. Hold on. Oh, look, I got a swamp. No, I still can't put anything out. There are 200 plus card Magic the Gathering decks? Really? Huh. Yeah, them rules have changed. Dude, I haven't really played like aggressively since like Ice Age, you know? And then it was like casual after that. Because everyone got like super competitive about it. I'm like, oh God, can we just play for fun? No. It's all about winning, bro. If you're not here to win, go home. All right, I'm going home. Go.
Good news, I start my degree in criminal justice in June so I can work juvenile detention centers.
All right, there you go. Slap those people around and be like, get your life in order, you schmucks. No television for you tonight. I don't know. I don't know how juvenile detention works. Do they get TV? Feel like it'd be fun. I don't know. I've never had to go to jail yet. All right. What court is gonna convict a pumpkin? You know, give him the little puppy dog eye. Your Honor, I'm just a widow pumpkin. And we're gonna give you juvenile. Ah! Rules of Magic Gathering is 60 cards is the minimum. Minimum. There you go. I like the 60 card decks, and I buy pre-made decks. Yeah, I was thinking about doing that. I got. We found them at the thrift store. Give me a second. They're literally right there. Ah, that's broken. Damn it. Gotta fix my chair. It broke. What an ordeal. It literally broke. Hold on. At least they were staring at something now. Now a screw fell out. It's ridiculous. See if I can put it back in with my fingernail. Yeah, let's test the durability of your fingernails. Great. Rip. Yeah, it's kind of fixed. Whatever, it's held in right now. Pauline can help me fix the chair. I think she's more concerned with coffee. As am I, frankly. Oh.
PG has the loophole squirrels do. Laws are for humans. Smile. If only that worked in all cartoons.
There you go. Yeah, why not? Oh, yeah, he's skunk. There we go. We got some
nuggets. Apple. Apples are tree babies.
I didn't know!
Now you do. Boom. Planeswalker. You are the Planeswalker. These are like still sealed. We got a bunch of them. So we got that one. And then we got a red one. And then we got a green one. These were $1 a piece. And I think we got a red or black and white deck somewhere. Those I don't know where they are. They should be over there, but they're not. Conspiracy. Ah, whatever. Get them out of here. Rip, rip, rip. That's kind of weird. Where are the other ones? 30 card learning decks? I don't know. I didn't open them, so I don't know. Mostly the good kids, just lazy, and yes, dumb too. Can't think things through very well. Isn't that most kids? My buddy worked in juvie for 30 plus years. He saw all sorts of kids. Number one trait of kids in juvie, they are lazy. How come nobody in the 90s got just chucked into juvie, man? That was like, every kid was a slacker in the 90s. You guys are lazy, man. You just don't want to do anything because they're like, whatever. Really bad parents? I guess. I run green, white. I've always been either black or black and blue. Especially when they had the clones. Oh my God, the clones. That was the thing. If you had a deck filled with clones, you got a really good creature. Yeah, so do I. There you go. I love those things. It was the cheapest way to get good cards. Just clone somebody else's. The brain doesn't stop developing until the age of 25. So everyone is immature technically until that point. I feel like it stops really before that, and it just never matures. It just stops at like 12 for some people. Almost all are single parent families. Well, yeah, you definitely need the 2-parent system. You know, good cop, bad cop. That's very true about parents these days. Just yesterday, a parent watched her throw fresh fruit in the store on the floor and just left it. Really? Oh, come on, man. You're like in the UK, bro. It's supposed to be more civilized there. We just get screaming babies here. Yeah. You know? I don't know. I thought it was 35. It still grows just really slowly. I don't know. Magic Gathering Universal crossover SpongeBob this year. That expansion's probably going to be blue cards. Oh, God. That's what I need. I need SpongeBob. Yep, I need SpongeBob. Whatever. I don't even care anymore. Magic Gatherings is like, I gotta just sell the cards I have. Yeah, just pay for stuff that way. I demand all people have severed parents. Oh my god, that'd be annoying.
Trauma does help the brain mature early. Those who are sheltered need extra years to mature.
Oh, that explains it. Is that science? Is this why you were like a 35-year-old person in a 12-year-old body? Oh man. I feel like you lost a lot of kid-like moments through trauma. Thanks, life. What the hell? McDonald's has Pokemon cards, which is cool. Yeah, but then I'd have to go there. Also, Universe Magic crossovers are going to become legal in competition this year. Oh, God. Oh, that's going to be annoying. What happened to number 8? Number 8 what? Number 8 what? Ad starts in 57 seconds. You son of a... I didn't ask for this. Come on, man. There are people here. Everyone should be Mormon? I feel like that's a big commitment there. You know, I'd stay immature if it was childhood trauma. Sounds like a good trade-off, right? Yeah, man. I'd rather be infantile mentally than be, oh, you're that kid that's older than your years. Yeah, you want to know why? Because I had a very terrible childhood, and I'm only 12. Why? Where you get that? You're an old soul. No, I'm just a battered soul, okay? There's a big difference, lady. All right? There we go. I just learned that the reason I am so old to you is because I've been traumatized for the first 12 years of my life. You want to talk about taxes or something? This is how mature I am now. Hey, he wants to talk about taxes. You never say that in a bank. They'll try to open up an account for you. All right, we got ads happening. The squirrels have more than 2 parents. I think they're all loners. Name him. It's the guy that was in a band. What? Who did that butterfly song? You have trauma wisdom. Yay. Oh, man. All right. We got ads happening, so get up, walk around, do stuff. I don't know. Bounce a basketball against some idiot's head and, I don't know, get some cardio. Well, that's what I gotta do. Plus more coffee. Yeah! Let's go. Right back.
Hey, you know how you keep bugging me for a digital music player?
Every day since music was invented. Duh.
Well, I was going through some boxes, and I found for you your very own cutting-edge music playing device.
What the is this?
It's a cassette player.
What's a cassette player?
It's like a CD player, only you can't really skip tracks, and the sound quality isn't as good. So, yeah.
Does it play MP3s?
I'll have to say no. But you do have unfettered access to my entire music library.
Flock of seagulls? What is that, some sort of nature sounds thing?
No, it's an 80s band.
Oasis, Neil Young, Lou Reed, Amy Mann and the Young Snakes?
Ah, Amy Mann. There's a woman I'd like to take to dinner and a movie. Yeah.
Nice save.
Yeah, here, listen to this one.
Slayer, Show No Mercy. Seriously?
Yeah, it's a good album.
I know, but I always pictured you as a Rod Stewart, Barbra Streisand type.
Don't assume all old people are into crappy music. Now go to your room.
What? Why?
Because you thought I listened to f***ing Barbra Streisand.
That is so unfair.
Hey, you just be glad I don't ground you for a week. Now go to your room, listen to Slayer, and don't come out until you're done.
I don't know if this is a punishment now.
Here, take this with you.
A pencil?
Yeah, in case you want to rewind a song.
There's no rewind button on this thing?
No. That's what the pencil's for.
OMG! Seriously? I have to rewind the cassette by hand?
Yeah. You know, it'll make you appreciate the albums in their entirety.
Wait, why don't I just flip the tape over and fast forward the opposite side, thus rewinding the previous side?
You know what? Just give me back my pencil.
Just saying. Seems like a simple solution to a retarded 80s problem.
We did it to save on battery life.
Buy new ones, you cheap
Pencils and cassettes have a unique relationship.
Gah! Even your memes are old.
Yeah, fine. Just for that, you have to listen to Dream Theater's double live album from 1998.
Oh, come on. Their guitar solos are so long.
Hey, keep it up and I'll add a KMFDM album to the list. A remix album.
I'll be good.
Remix. Not gonna like that.
No.
Sitting through hours of the same song, and different variations, none of them good.
Wicka wicka week, no remix.
Yes, they still do make cassettes. Usually hipster bands are like, hey, dude, I'm gonna release my album on cassette. And you're like, why? None of them good. Exactly. Dude, no, dude, referencing that cartoon, dude, yeah, Cam FDM remix albums. I mean, after a while, you're just like, yeah. Evie, hi, what's up? Got rear-ended on Friday. Oh, man, why? Record players had better rewinding. CDs had the best rewinding. Just, there we go. Craft work. Tangerine Dream. I don't like tangerines. Citrus. Looked like Maxell is still making them. Yeah, Maxell, dude, they got really good cassettes too. Enjoy some of the Mix album, like Girls, Drugs Against War, light. Let's say MP3s have the best rewind. MP3s are terrible. If you're using a thing, they're like, I mean, if you're using something that's got a little slider thing, that's the best, but, Feeling a bit better, just really tired. iPod with that infinite wheel, never forget. Oh, yeah, we got a bunch of those. We got so many of those. Every time I find one, I buy them. I really do. Right. Boop. There you go. Look at that. It's all shiny. We modded it, so it's got a half a terabyte in it. Fun times. At a stoplight. They're supposed to stop at a light. That's the whole point. Hey, there you go. Hey. I still can't believe the local devs decided to attack. What? I missed that. I forgot it. You have to repost. About to have lunch. Gonna eat, Old El Paso chicken tortilla soup out of a ramen bowl with a ceramic ramen spoon. I don't know. Can you mix cultural dishes like that? You might incite the food gods and the wrath. I don't know. They give you indigestion. Still have my iTouch. There you go. I did autocorrect add 18 to my sentence. I don't know. I didn't see the sentence. Where is it? How would you think the distribution would be most produce them? Oh, I don't know. It's somebody else. Did the same thing after recently. There was a teen. Stoplight, and they hit her, then drove off. Weird. You still got iPod? Yeah. Actually, never used iPods, like ever. They're fun. I mean, there are really good digital music players now. But that scroll wheel is still just so... It's so easy, I used to have a dual tape desk hooked up to my audio out on a PC. So my first MP3 player was a cassette player. Nice. He was on his phone, huh? Guy's car had more damage. He busted his radiator. Isn't that always some crap? That infuriates me the most when people get into accidents and it's like one of them was clearly on the phone, super distracted, and you're like, if you just did the thing like you're supposed to, which is not be on your phone while you're driving, then none of this would have happened, I hate that crap because it's literally ignorance, stupidity, and just a bunch of, I don't care about what's going on around me. I got to look at my phone because dumb. So annoying. I've done responsible. I don't know why what shallow bows, but it's traditional Chinese, Japanese without chunks in them. Chunky soup. Ugh, can't do it. That's why I made driving on phones illegal. Not that it stops them. I know it's illegal here too, but people still do it. You know, you're supposed to get tickets and stuff for that, and they're just like, oh, whatever. You know, it's like cops have better things to do apparently than worry about potential accidents from people on their phone. And it's weird because what's worse now is everyone tries to hide it in their lap. Like, instead of before they used to have it up by their wheel, but now it's like they can't do that because so they can kind of still see the road in their periphery, but now they put it in their lap. So they're like driving, looking down like this, not even looking at the road. Oh yeah, I got to text. Oh yeah, I'm still on the road. So cops won't come by and be like, hey, get off your phone. It's ridiculous.
Keep circulating the tapes and don't warp the vinyl, chat.
There you go. Don't warp the vinyl, dude. Vinyl. Always fun when we see police driving with their phones out. Yeah, police do it, but they're trained specialists. Something with drivers trying to run you over as you cross the street. I literally stare them down and say, please hit me. It'll be a fun lawsuit. Yeah.
At least Velcro it next to the instrument panel tongue so you're not looking lower than normal tongue.
Yeah, you shouldn't be looking anyway. That's the whole thing. You should not be looking at your phone. There is nothing happening in the world unless your kid is calling or your parents are calling or somebody's calling with an actual emergency. If it's an emergency, they ain't texting you. They're actually going to call you. Go.
Vinyl is for display only.
No, you use that crap. I always use it. You got to use it. What's the point of it? Play your records. That's what they're there for. Come on. All right, well, then buy two and then have one for play and one for show. My phone is always on my holder. GPS. Yeah, but that you can just look at, like, quick, like in a periphery. I'm saying people actively texting on their phone. Not just GPS. GPS is that's like periphery. Okay, make a left. All right, thanks. Not like, oh, Billy, what are you doing? What you having for lunch? All right, oh, I'm driving right now. Yeah, I was going to stop and talk about, that kind of thing. It's ridiculous. And when I get advantage, but don't touch it until I park. Yeah. Play now, you're ignoring the art, not playing it. Not confident in my driving to multitask with a phone and driving. Yeah, I don't know. I have a healthy respect for velocity and impact, so I try to keep my eyes peeled. And I'm just a passenger, And I'm double checking everybody's work. I'm like, hey, watch check over there, It's what I do. Technically, I could just be on the phone looking at garbage as a passenger, but I just double check everything. Hey, it's been very helpful. I noticed those cars behind other cars, and I'm like, yeah, there's a car behind the other car. He's probably going to make the turn when he's not supposed to. Made the turn. I'm like, yep, there you go. I have very good driver intuitions for somebody who doesn't drive. Share city with the Lord limits. But digital format exceeds the quality of vinyl. It does. As long as you got the equipment to make that quality shine. I do not. Let's see. Do. Oh! Got him out of iPod as well. What? Inspired me with an SSD mod. Instead of swapped out 1 terabyte for 64 gig after I found out about the 50,000 song limitation. Yeah, it's kind of annoying. We only have, in this one we have, God, what is it? How many? 4,000? 5,000 in the iPod? And it still kind of chugs along. Like it's like, can you explain to us why you don't drive? Because other people do. Plus, I grew up in New York. I didn't have to drive. I literally didn't have to drive. Everything I could just boop. All right, there it is. Boop. There it is. Take a train. Boop. There it is. Take a bus. Boop. There it is. I went to the soundbar. It gets the job done. Oh, there you go. Besides other drivers. Other drivers suck, dude. iPod is still going strong. Yeah. Do. It's PG dashboard, error reader too. Human check engine analyzer. No, I just make sure we have gas. I'm like, need gas. Yeah, that's it. Boop, 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 boop. Bandcamp is vinyl. Business losses. Now, one time in New York, never used a car the whole week. See? There you go. You just go everywhere. Even if you don't want to take the train or bus, you can take a bike. They have public bikes you can use all the time. Also, maybe bring alcohol wipes, because I am not sitting on any of those seats. I ain't gonna be sitting on no seat that dude, I used to scrub down subway things. Yeah, I've seen who sleeps on those things. Forget it. iPods will be worth something someday. Keep that collection safe. I've already modded and ripped apart them all. So, you know. I used to live in Tokyo. Never had to drive a car as well. Yeah. Even walking, I was surprised by how far you can walk without even realizing it. Yeah. You just walk and then you're like, there's so much stuff to look at. You get distracted and you're like, oh man, dude, I walked 6 miles. You know? Do. Like listening to Rat. What? Oh, I like listening to, hey, there you go. Rat to the Squirrels. Let's go. Automod is being very accepting of the audience today. I feel like I am no longer needed. It was starting to get, I think somebody put like I don't know, a weird term like white bread. And then it freaked out and it was just like, all right, I gotta ease this up a bit. Tasman, what's up? I just emptied 2 trash bags of freezer stuff. Freezers are a trap. Nobody remembers to use everything they put it in. Yeah, it just sits there for a while, right? Yeah. The last iPod looked like a phone. Yeah, they don't make them anymore. But, you know, your phone is basically an iPod. It's got the music player in there. Yeah. I didn't like the touch because I was like, this is basically a phone. It's like the whole thing for me in music, if I'm going to have a music player dedicated, is I don't want to be distracted by bells and whistles and notifications. That's the cool thing about having a dedicated thing. It's just there's none of that. Yeah, but people are so used to it now, they don't care. But if I'm listening to music and there's that audio interference and it just kind of dips down the audio of the music, it infuriates me. It's like hearing a skipped record. It's so annoying. It was a square one. It was square. What? That's where it goes through the once a year defrost versus this. Yeah, once a year defrost. Did not like pound puppies. Pound puppies! Hey! It was a show in the 80s? Question mark? Coffee? Let's go. We got a coffee. Ah, yeah, there we go. Gonna have some coffee. I think every show in the 80s had toys. That was like the whole thing. Why is there like a weird blue Betty Boop in the background? That's just bizarre. No, that one's nice. Autistic even. You can always tell when there's a human element put into it. Yeah, good job. See, not a human element. Look, her arm isn't even the same color as the rest of her. What is that? Why are you trying to what's that word? Whitewash her character. Yeah, I don't like that. They're blue and they're proud of it. Well, more like a violet. What the hell is that? Periwinkle? Whatever. Oh yeah, Pumpkin. There you go. Yes, it was Saturday morning cartoon show from the mid '80s. Yeah, that's something I didn't watch that for some reason. Because in the '70s there was a law against advertising to kids, so many '80s shows were created to advertise the toys. That's what you should have done. You should have made a cartoon and made toys. You make the toys first, then the entertainment. So then you could sell the toys. Oh, God, that's why Hasbro built an empire. Like, we got all these toys, dude. Speaking of the 80s, they are, what? Retconning? They're rebooting? Yeah, it's going to be in the theater. This year, Toxic Avenger is going to be in the theater. They're finally releasing it. Yay. Unrated. Director's cut. But I'm happy about that, man. That's been on the shelf for like 2 years. Oh, yeah, speaking of being on the shelf, dude, let me get to the article. No, I got to do this. We got to do articles. Blah, blah, blah. 1 second. Need the moose. The mouse. Give it to me. All right. Speaking of things that have been on the shelf, boom. Batgirl movie was literally completely finished prior to being scrapped, according to crew member. This was literally finished. They literally finished it and then said, no, we're going to scrap it. Scrapping it. Like, bro, why? Why shelve stuff like this? Yeah, we needed Batgirl was deep into post-production when the decision was made to scrap the movie, but according to a crew member who worked on the project, it was completely finished, quote unquote. Completely finished. If this is to be true. I don't know. God, this was what, 2022? Scrapped. See, the project was scrapped at its tax write-off of reports doing the rounds at the time that Barbara Gordon's first solo outing simply wasn't very good. I saw the movie and there was a lot of incredibly talented people, of course. The film was not releasable. I actually thought the president cancel it. EBD. So yeah, that's kind of. Look, Batman star Michael Keaton doesn't care about Batgirl being scrapped. Big fun. Nice. Check. Don't be that guy. Don't be that guy. Come on. Yeah, and then still, Scoob. Holiday Haunt, dude. That's also in Coyote vs. Acme. Though the studio is allowing filmmakers to shop it to other distributors. It's kind of weird. I'm still a little bit bitter about this, you know, because I would have liked to see what had happened. Same thing with the Scooby-Doo and the Coyote vs. Acme thing. That would have been good. I don't know, man. But, you know, what's worse is new Jedi Order movie officially on track with Ocean's 12 Rider on board. What, are they going to rob a space casino? What's happening? They're going to use your Jedi mind tricks to win at roulette? Like, what's the deal? I don't know. I generally don't care about Star Wars anymore. But I guess for people looking forward to it, there it is. It's good. All right, so enjoy that. And what was the other weird article here? Oh, this was kind of fun. Look, Kraven the Hunter. Yes, Sony CG'd a mouth and blinking eyes on a still image for a scene in the movie. Bruh, bruh. Bruh, bruh, bruh. Bruh. Okay, and there's footage at the bottom here, right? Like, you go down to here. Look, they have this. You can take a closer look at this bizarre. Look at this. This is like, look at this. Look how still they are. They're barely moving. Look at that. That's so bad. Sony, please. Sony, please. What are you doing? You got Marvel movies. This person isn't even moving. They're like a man. What the hell, right? That's what I'm saying. This is getting ridiculous. This is just so, look, I'm not even moving. There isn't even wind. I have seen people on DeviantArt animate things better. A better still image. That looks so bad. Yes, it does. I was like, wow. Yeah, so, acknowledging that Kraven Hunter was probably the worst launch, blah, 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 blah. Let's just touch on Madden Web for a moment. Don't care for some reason. Where the hell was it? Okay, however, there's one moment which jumps out, and that's what appears to be a screenshot on which Sony has inserted fake blinking eyes and a moving mouth. Her chest moves, albeit not in rhythm with what she's saying. And there's clearly something very off here. So, Ariana DeBose's mouth is altered using VFX, so it syncs up with her newly inserted lines. We need to boycott that. Dude, this is going to be the new standard. These are going to be your new actors. They're going to be just very, I'm a cardboard cutout. Yep. Words. Blinking. That's terrible blinking. I'm like, nobody but the studio thought a standalone Kraven movie would work. The Curse of Hanna-Barbera. This is like, yeah, like what the hell, man? I've seen better animation from Hanna-Barbera cartoons. It would only sync, what? Upper mouth was made of soup. Soup. Clutch cargo type of crap. Yeah. This is like, I don't know. What are we going to do? But you're going to see a lot more of this happening in films because, and at some point, you're not going to notice. Like if you think back in the day, like you know how terrible CGI was in movies? That's what like AI is right now. So take the original Spawn movie, which was dreadful for AI, not AI, CGI. There were some really terrible CGI scenes in that, right? We're talking PS2 level CGI. So, you know, it evolved, it got better, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. This will happen as well at some point, but maybe not by Sony if that's what they're churning out right now. Bad CGI, Fire, and RoboCop TV series. Claymation has class. Yeah, it takes a lot of time though. PS2 graphics were better than the ones in Spawn. Yeah, Spawn was kind of rough. It was fun, but there were just certain scenes that when you watched it, you're like, oh God, no. Oh God, no. Speaking of which, boom, there we go. This guy. New Spawn series announced ahead of movie reboot. All right, look, it's a thing. Yo, did they HDR up this enough? Holy crap. I don't remember that movie being that vibrant in color. Oh, God. All right, so as fans early away, we have Todd McFarlane's long gestating Spawn movie, reboot movie. They can look forward to as soon enjoying a brand new series in the medium where the character's best tales reside. The Evil Spawn #1 will hit comic book shelves this April. So it's a new series, but not like a cartoon. It's just another comic book. He is so shiny, right? It looks grizzy. You grizzy. Like he fell into a pizza. Yeah. But I don't know. You got another medieval Spawn. Yeah. HDR, bro. I like when HDR is used properly. I don't like when it's forced because then it just makes everything look weird. Like this. Remember, there is no bad CGI. There is good, and I gotta laugh at this crap CGI. Yeah, like Birdemic. That's the pinnacle of bad CGI. That is oof. That's so bad. So bad. Todd McFarlane offered an update on the upcoming Spawn movie.
OG Spawn's CGI was bad, but the writing made up for it.
Yeah, I mean, again, it was a good movie up until like those CGI scenes just kind of ruined the immersion. I really feel like they should go back and just make better CGI scenes for that. That's one of those movies that they can Lucas, you know? George Lucas that crap. You know, if George Lucas can go back and ruin good movies, you can go back and ruin a movie that was kind of ruined by CGI. There was nothing wrong with those old Star Wars special effects, okay? If anything, they made them look a little worse. Yeah, so. Even new Sci-Fi Channel CB, yeah, dude. Sci-Fi has not been known for their movies. All right, well, hold on. McFarlane revealed last year that King Spawn is the title of the upcoming reboot. King Spawn? Really? King Spawn? Ah, geez. You know, you're going to kind of mess with people's brand recognition if you put out King Spawn. Don't do that, Todd. Toddy M. Hey, McFar. Bro, just call it Spawn. King Spawn ain't going to work for nobody. They're like, dude, it's King Spawn. Unless they're like Spawn, King Spawn. Don't do that. Just make a good Spawn movie, all right? Already, this is off to a bad start for me. The Blumhouse produced, it's Blumhouse. Movie has Matt Mixon, Malcolm Spellman, and Scott Silver attached as screenwriters. The comic book legend had earlier teased that he was, feeling more confident than that the Spawn reboot would come to fruition. There's a script, but the writers are not quite satisfied with their own work, which is typical for creative people, he said. Yeah. Regarding King Spawn's screenplay, passionate, blah, 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 passion, happy, blah, blah, blah. Can't be a mini Marvel or mini DC film. Okay. Oh, the rating. Oh, look, they're aiming for an R rating. Nice. Medieval Spawn #1 will arrive. Don't care. Okay. I don't know. Todd, just call it Spawn. Blumhouse was never all that good. It's like every studio. It's hit or miss. It's like sometimes they'll come out with something and be like, oh, that's all right. You know, it's like A24. Everyone's like, dude, A24, they're so good, dude. Dude, they're so good. All right. It's like every studio. They aight. But at least they got some money to maybe make this not look awful. Maybe. I always worry about stuff like that. There's already King, Spawn. Todd gave the title for a Spawn spinoff comic. Yeah. Well, that's the thing. Are they going with that? Are they going to make it a King Spawn movie? Or are they just going to make it a Spawn movie? That's the whole thing. You know, it's like calling it Gunslinger Spawn. You know, it's like, yeah, okay, you already had a comic book or whatever. There's so many Spawn spinoffs. That's ridiculous. Really want to watch Five Nights at Freddy's movie? That was pretty good. Five Nights at Freddy wasn't bad. By the way, I grabbed another shirt. Hey, there you go. Thank you. I appreciate spreading the word of Foamy. Nice. Thank you. Thank you. Blumhouse passed. They really tanked. Did they? I don't know. I'm not actively watching. I don't go out of my way to watch any studio's production. I'm not like, oh, it's A24, I got to watch it. Oh, it's Blumhouse, I got to watch it. It's Warner Brothers, I got to watch it. It's this, I got to watch it. I generally don't care. If it does not appeal to me, it's just whatever. Yeah. King Foamy. Yeah, when are you going to get what? No.
You saying they spawned a bunch of spin-offs.
That is what I'm saying. That's terrible pun, though. Terrible. You know, just give me a Sam and Twitch movie, all right? I just want to see those weird little detective people running around. Thank you. I think Matthew Lillard was one of the biggest reasons Five Nights at Freddy movie success. Well, yeah, people love that guy. People love him. He's a nice guy. He's kind of creepy and everything, but kind of cool, you know? The Jim Henson Company's made the animatronics. Does that make them Muppet adjacent? Maybe. I don't know. People have this weird thing about trying to tie everything into everything, so it's all kind of lore, you know? Like, oh, well, this happened, so this must be this, and then that could be that, and technically in my brain that this works either this or this, blah, blah, blah. So clearly Doctor Strange is the mother of, you know, Miss Piggy. It's like, what? What are you talking about? No, it all works. Didn't you see the map with the thumbtacks and all the pieces of string lining them all up? It's like, what? All right, sure, dude. He's like Jack Black. He can make any movie watchable, good or bad. Did you see, what was it, Dear Santa or whatever? Did you happen to see that? Did you look at that? And then get back to me after you watch a Minecraft movie. Brr. Oh, God. Why is he in Minecraft, man? Oh, Jack. You're killing me here. Also, David says meow. Hey, there you go. We got like a cat audience. What's up? How's it going? Can you understand me? Modern Sam and Max wouldn't be the same, but I still want it. Yeah, dude, just make Sam and Max the way Sam and Max is supposed to be. I don't know. Do you think we're going to hit a sensitivity cap on stuff where people are going to be like, all right, you know what? Who cares? Just do whatever you want. You think that'll happen? Because I would love that. Yeah, the I am Steve thing. Ah, good. Yeah, great. You're Steve. And Claptrap. Jack Black is overrated. I can't stand seeing him. There's a lot of overexposure there. I think he's good for when he's good in what he does. You know, there's been roles in him of him just doing weird stuff, and I'm like, that kind of works, you know? Like, even in Goosebumps, he was good in Goosebumps. I'm like, yeah, I'll buy this, you know? That's fine. Of course, everyone kind of knows him for Tenacious D and stuff like that, but I like, dude, he's been pretty good on a lot of stuff. No note, 100 bits, Hemi, thank you. That was random? Is this that little dude? What did he even do? What did he even say? I didn't even hear nothing. Why is Twitch notification so bad? I've now missed an hour and 33 minutes. I don't know. I don't know. Why do they run pre-roll ads immediately when people want to watch a stream? That is the biggest complaint, bro. Fitty Moons, thank you. Dark Gaming Hour, appreciate. 50 moons. Fitty. Nice. Thank you. Because it crowed pre-roll, not post-roll. Here's a psychological thing I'm just going to throw out there as far as marketing goes. All right, here's the thing. Anytime anybody goes to watch something, all right, whether it's YouTube, Twitch, but I'm going to say in this case, Twitch, if you're going to sit and want to see a stream or even look at a stream, sample a stream. You do not want to sit through 2 or 3 ads, you know? So like if somebody's just saying, oh, okay, look, they're going through the thumbnails and they say, oh, recommend a channel. Oh, it's a weird little pumpkin. What is that guy doing? All right. Oh, you got to sit through an ad. Wait, 1 of 3. And you're like, oh, whatever. And then you just go to the channel that you want to actually watch. Now, here's my thing. Here's my proposal. You let anybody who wants to go see a stream not deal with pre-rolls, and you have those pre-rolls happen or post-rolls 10 minutes later. 10 minutes later. Basically, if somebody's sampling something, they're only going to be there for about a minute, right? So it doesn't suck up a lot of bandwidth. If, you know, you don't grab their attention within that, they're like, yeah, whatever, I'm going somewhere else. And then it's just like, as they get committed, they're committed. They want to see what happens. Then you roll an ad later. It would really help channels grow because you're not putting this wall of ads in front of discoverability. It's simple. It is literally the simplest thing they could do. Just wait 10 minutes. Wait 10 minutes. They're working on fixing it. Well, they better do it freaking fast because everybody is just so fed up with it. Yeah? When? How long does this take? Press a button. 10 minutes later. Boop. You know? Come on. Yeah, I just want to check out someone's game that's playing. Dude, a new game comes out. You know how many things I go through and I'm just like, oh, you know? And it's like, I just want to see some of the gameplay, you know? And if the streamer's interesting, yeah, I'll toss a follow. But sometimes people just browse just to see what a game is doing. You know, it may be on Twitch first. There may not be any footage on YouTube. And it's like, oh, it just came out. Everyone hyped. Sit through commercial. Oh, whatever. Maybe somebody else. Maybe. Yeah. At least it's not Rick rolls. I think people would stick around for a Rick roll. Huh? I'd seen having to tell streamers that I had to sit through ads before I got to watch them. Some streamers don't care. I know most streamers don't care, especially if they're larger streamers. But for smaller streams, it's like, dude, that's a make or break kind of thing with gaining new audience, you know? I don't know. But Twitch is losing crap tons of money. They would have failed without what? Bald man. Oh, yeah, dude. No, dude, Amazon is definitely picking up the slack for Twitch, but it's like, and I know they want to make money, but the pre-rolls are just pushing people away, unfortunately. Yeah. Whenever I'm jump scared with a pre-roll, I leave that stream because you can't even check out the profile until the ads and let alone subscribe. Yeah, I know. It's kind of ridiculous, right? Hate it. It's already been proven that a lot of people, like 75%ish, will just leave a new channel before waiting to see if it's good when pre-rolls happen.
Not get to see an ad for a product that is no longer available.
Yeah, I don't like that. That's kind of weird, right? Why is it no longer available? Yeah, thank you. Never going to give you up. Never going to let you down. How could you promise such a thing? Walk away. If it were only pre-rolls, it wouldn't be as bad as the forced ads on top of it, making it a whole experience worse. Yeah, it would be nice if everything could be ad-free, which is, you know, why subs are there. But it's, I mean, dude, you can only, you know, there is also Twitch Turbo that kind of helps out, but, I don't know, it's weird out there. Dude, oh, you hate seeing ads for products not available in my country. Oh, that's the worst. Yeah, Rick Ashley would never subject us to ads like that. Yeah, I'll go check up there on their video now and see if there's a pre-roll. Rick rolled got pre-rolled.
Off to do my Sunday errands and get food. Have a good week.
There you go, Wolfnick. Thanks for being here. Try to make the mundane a little bit more enjoyable. Do something fun. There you go. Something fun. Pick up broccoli and look at them like they're little tiny trees and then build a fort around it. I don't know. Broccolis are tiny trees. Let's see. As a products you're not interested, what's the point of targeted ads if it's not actually curated? Bro, that's what I'm saying, man. I got ads for dumb crap that I don't even care about. You know, like here's this really good food for your dog. Hey, bro, don't have a dog. Maybe you know somebody who has a dog. You want to tell them about it? Go to hell. I never see cat food ads. I never see cat food ads. Ever. I have a cat. I literally talk about cats. Cats. Yeah. What the hell? Not everyone have pre-rolls. Other ads set more avoid pre-rolls. Lose people in pre-rolls. Yeah, pre-rolls should just be done away with. Dude, do post-rolls. Let it go. It'd be a lot interesting. Broccoli, asparagus, mashed potatoes. Anyone ever see 70s toys? Lincoln Logs and Play-Doh? Dude, Play-Doh. Still smells the same. It's kind of cool. All right, coffee, go. What do we got? All right, good. I'm running out of coffee. Yeah. I'll let it slide. Boop, 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 boop. Oh, there was a hand in that last image? I didn't even see it. Those look magically perky, honestly. Like, that's some perk. That's unnatural perk. Hey, this guy's fun. Hey. Oh, with the tone. Yeah, I think I was a little distracted. I didn't see the hand. What kind of weird chicken claw is that? Look at that. You know what, Stark? If you got rid of, here's the thing: if you got rid of all the AI cards that just had bad hands, I figure you would filter out a lot of stuff, and at least this would be less distracting. Except the pumpkins. Pumpkins can have any kind of hands they want because they're creatures, so pumpkins are okay. All right. Hula hoops and slinkies. See, look, accurate-ish, sorta. Good. I can deal with that. Hula hoops and slinkies, dude. Slinkies. It's a wonderful, wonderful toy, allegedly. I feel like everybody just used those as weapons in school. You know, how many times did you get hit by a slinky? Yeah, because they could hit you from across the classroom. It was crazy. I'm like, man, I want a slinky. Maybe she's got good pectorals. If you got good pectorals, you're not going to be that perky. That's going to be because most of that area is fat, and that would be kind of changed if you're that muscular, you know? I don't know, whatever. Did AI create your stubs? What? Why I got to criticize my stubs? Where are my fingers? They're under my mittens. Are you happy? I'm cold. I got the Raynaud's. I clicked on all the lawn darts. Hey, lawn darts. My issues with slinkies is even though you're gentle and don't do anything to abuse somehow, there's a corner bent, or even so you can't stack them correctly. Yeah, well, I mean, that's a slinky. Eh. Bump, 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 bump. What's that? Yeah, read that. I think I got that. Read that. What? Cinnamon rolls. Dude, that's what we did. Dude, we had some ingredients and a bunch of apples. All right, we got like, what was it? 6 apples for like $1. All right. Those are like, you ever go to those discount bins and it's like, oh, these apples are basically going to die tomorrow. Right. Here's what we did. We made little apple muffins. All right. But we didn't have any of the ingredients. So they basically, we had a handful of them. We had the eggs, we had the flour, sugar. We didn't want to use sugar, but we used maple syrup instead. They came out all right. I don't know. That's kind of the cool thing, bro. Now, because we asked AI. It's a tool that I will use for eternity. Bro, we asked it. We're like, okay, give me a recipe for a healthy whatever apple muffin. It gave us this recipe, and I'm like, okay, modify this because I don't have this, and this. It stalled for a second, but then it spat out something that was like, do you have these? And I'm like, yeah, I do. And I used that recipe, and it kind of worked, though they said to use all the apples, which I could not do because it would have just been a brick of apple. Didn't make any sense. So, yeah, but, you know, kind of we eyeballed it, but we got a bunch of apple muffins. I like them. They're good. A lot of cinnamon, though. I put all the cinnamon in there. Beautiful. Bakery discount bin is my favorite part of the trip. Anytime dude, yeah, man. Dude, as soon as they come out, I try not to look at the bakery area because God, if I see like 6 donuts for $1, I'm like, ah. And the problem is, I gotta eat them. I gotta eat them soon. You know, if they're gonna be stale tomorrow, eat them today. You know, I can't eat 6 donuts. It's crazy. If the apples were almost rotten, though, it's gonna cause the muffins to go bad sooner. Not if you freeze them. Hey, that's what we did. All right, I froze those bleepers. And then you just toss them in the microwave a couple of minutes. They warm right up and they get cozy, you know? It's good. You can freeze donuts too,
At
yeah.
least you used cinnamon and not synonyms. Wouldn't have been as tasty, lol.
What, I wanted to rip out pages of a dictionary and stuff them in there and hope for the best? I mean, what? I see what you did there. Thank you. Excess fused fingers. Excess fused fingers. Yeah, you had a cat that was polydactyl. Yeah, it had extra toes. It was crazy. Yeah. I don't know. Cinnamon flavored desserts. Yeah. Cinnamon's actually pretty good. I like cinnamon. Yeah. I don't like it in coffee for some reason. It always tastes weird. What? Odd recipe idea, make applesauce, put it in cinnamon, maple sugar. What? Then with plastic wrap dehydrated into fruit leather. You know, dried fruit for me is kind of hit or miss. I used to like apple rings, but like dehydrated apple rings, and after a while, I'm like, bleh. You know, there's definitely a texture issue, and I usually don't have food texture issues. Your mom insists to have webbed toes. You're part duck. I knew it. That's why you're so irritable and like bread. I don't know if they like bread. I'm just throwing things out there. What? That would be funny. If you could just say that, look, I come from a line of ducks. This is why I'm very irritable and I start pecking at people. God, that'd be funny. No, webbed toes is a thing. I've actually never seen anybody or met anybody in real life with webbed toes. Usually if they have them, they don't say anything. You know? But maybe that's why I should be suspicious of people who don't wear sandals. What? Actually don't have webbed toes. Also, if you want a duck, look at Evie. Evie, ducks. I don't know. The applesauce step is part of the get rid of the texture to get from directly dehydrating cut apples. Oh. Yeah, this recipe actually asks for applesauce too. Because again, we didn't want to use sugar, so they're like, just use applesauce and some maple syrup. And I guess that substitutes it enough. I don't want extra sugar in there. I'm really trying to get off sugar. I save up all my sugar intake for Halloween, all right? 8 out of 10. What? They have not known. They have what? They have webbed toes? They have webbed toes. They might not know they have webbed toes? How would they not know? Wouldn't you just say, hey, is this normal? You know? Doc, I'm a really good swimmer. Is this normal? You know? I don't know. Ducks go to the lemonade stand for grapes. What? Yeah, they don't advertise that fact. Yeah, nobody, I don't know why. I wouldn't find it weird. I don't know. I figured that's a cool anomaly, you know? There are a lot of people out there that if they have something that's not quote unquote normal, they get very bent out of shape about it. Like, webbed toes, vitiligo was really like, people were, oh God, you know, they try to hide their arm or whatever, but now at least it's coming in the forefront a little bit more and people are kind of appreciative of it, or at least not as judgy about it. I always thought it was freaking cool. I was like, lucky, you know? Hey, I'm an artistic person. It's like literally seeing paint on a person that nature was just like, you know what? You need a splash of color. This is awesome. Go. You know, it's mesmerizing to me, you know? We actually have a little bit of vitiligo. I'm not even joking about that. Seriously. It's like, it's, you know, it's usually under clothes, but still it's there, you know? And it's like, oh, that's interesting. Yeah. Right. It's not cool though. It's not cool. You know, it's just like, it looks like you got a splotch, you know, it's like, ugh, so boring. You're boring. Your vitiligo's boring. Gonna take a nap. Right on right. Take a nap. Enjoy. Sleep well. Third, nipples aren't that uncommon either. Yeah, I've seen that before. It's like, oh, look, that's a nipple over there too. I'm like, wait, what? You're like, no, I got a third nipple. What? I've got no webbed toes, though I do have astigmatism in both eyes. That doesn't count. That's just bad eyesight. He's got one of those too. What is it, one eye or both eyes? You don't know, don't care. Okay. I got a birthmark on my back of my head that caused my hair there to bleach blonde instead of brown. That's cool. Dude, that's awesome. I know when you're growing up with it and people are just like, dude, what's wrong with your hair? Dude, I always find that interesting, you know? Nobody does that. Here's the thing. Nobody does that to animals. Like, okay, if you see a dog with two different color eyes, you're like, oh, wow. You see a human like that, you're like, what's wrong with your eyes, bro? You know? Same thing with hair. All these wonderful patterns that are on dogs and cats on their fur and whatnot. It's like, you know, that happens on a person's skins. You're like, what's wrong with you? Meanwhile, the cat, wow, I like the cat's pattern. Like, it's so weird, right? Like, what the hell? We'll appreciate it in every other bit of nature but when it comes to people, it's like, ugh. Like, what's wrong with you? You just saw this dog that is half black and half white. You're like, that's so cool. This is the best thing. I can make an Instagram account about this thing. You know? You see a person like that, you're like, oh, let's make fun of them. You know? Sing that Michael Jackson song. Black or white, idiot. You know, it's like, what the hell is wrong with you, moron? I don't know. I just find it abysmally disturbing when people are like that. It's like they don't even realize what they're doing. Yeah? We're quoting a Star Trek episode. It's like, yeah, right? It's like, come on, dude. If I draw a circle around my mole, it's areola. There you go. I don't know if that counts, though. Yeah, white splotches on the hair. Yeah, it saves you the trouble of dyeing it and everything. I don't know. It makes people more interesting. And as far as for all the plastic idiots that I've seen on the internet that are just basically factory dolls coming off on an assembly line from a makeup company, I'm just like, my God, give me something interesting to look at. You know? I have, like, dude, oh God, e-girls, that kind of thing, that template that's out there. Oh, go to hell. I can't even look at it anymore. I want to puke in my mouth. Just give me something interesting to look at, all right? It's like looking at the same AI-generated art over and over again. You're just like, blah. You're like, why are you template shaming? Because they look like everybody else. They're like clones. That's my whole thing. I don't like clones. Whatever. Anyway. I don't know. The moral of the story, if you're different, hey, embrace it. Because you know what? The rest of the world that isn't, it's boring as beep. You have a girl to look at, dog. I'm just saying when I'm scrolling through my feed, dude. I don't know. You ever look at your feed, especially on X? Do we need to be on X anymore? Oh, God. I should literally had songs saying what? Send in the clones. Send in the clones. I have a perfect circle mark on my ankle. Gets Achilles at some point. Nice.
Clones are people too.
No, they're not. They're clones. That's very unoriginal. Because they're clones. X is dumb. Yeah, it's been, I don't know. I don't even like posting there anymore. I'm just like, oh, God. Not referred to it in a proper name. Oh, yeah, Twitter. I feel like the powers that be would probably want to go back to Twitter because the X logo is quickly becoming a different logo that no one ought want to be associated with. Yeah, there's a series. I'm not getting into the events, but there was a series of unfortunate events made by certain people. You don't have your main logo be X and have it be so similar to something that is reviled throughout history in recent years, and then just do weird little hand gestures like that because that's going to sink your platform, sink your rest, whatever. Go back to Twitter is what I'm saying. There you go. People still like the Bluebird. I love posting on X. Worst rebrand ever. Well, it's only going to get worse. As soon as people figure out you can turn that symbol into something else. You're ever tiptoeing through a landmine. I'm just saying, rebranding. Super important. Boom, 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 boom. And that's all I'm going to say. So, even though said original symbol was used as a sign of luck and prosperity. Yeah, it was, but, see what happens? You get the wrong people get a hold of something, it turns into an indelible mark of idiocy.
X sounds bad. Hey, I'm going to tweet you to I'm going to X you. You go from friends to exes.
I got so many X's on X. Huh? At least 3 of them. Oh, no, now we're going down to Ronald. Okay, whatever. Thank you. A lot of people were going back to Facebook from X. Really? I didn't even think anyone from Facebook went to X. It's like a completely different universe. Huh? I don't know. Well, a lot of people went to Blue Sky. A lot of people went to Threads. Instagram is just, yeah. Facebook died a long time ago. It's still active. I mean, at least by the people who use it. I mean, I don't know if they're gaining any new followers anytime soon. I talk to more people on Threads. I just post. I have issues getting into conversations with people. I really do. I don't want to sit there and be like, hey, let's talk. I'm not that type of person. I'll do that here, but that's about it. So if you got anything to say to me, you might as well do it now. Facebook wants to flood its site with AI-controlled bots. Well, who wants to pay moderators at this point? I mean, come on. 30% went to Facebook, 70% went to Blue Sky. Blue Sky. There you go. Deleted Facebook and Instagram months ago. Don't miss them. Yeah. I mean, it's weird because we were looking through other platforms, right? Blue Sky, Threads, and stuff like that. And again, I've said this before, but every platform is only as good as its users. And if you have the same users on one platform or bots go to another platform, you're getting the same thing. It's the same thing over and over again. Some of them have more moderation rules that make it a little less toxic, but it's the same people over and over again. People are the problem. Nobody wants to admit that. At this point, Reddit seems like the second sanest social media platform, which is very low bar. Yeah, but the good thing about Reddit is like each subreddit is its own community, which is really good. It's like its own social media thing. You want to keep up with Sailor Moon, you're going to meet Sailor Moon people, that kind of thing. You want to deal with old tech, you're going to deal with old tech people. That's what's cool about it. And they have their own set of rules within this umbrella, of a, website that is Reddit, and that's the cool thing about it. Of course, even on Reddit, moderators get a little bit too out of hand and, ugh. But it's, I don't know, man. It's just every social media platform just ends up devolving into something. And then when they try to rein it back in to being a little bit more respectable, everyone complains, you're censoring me and blah, blah, blah. Well, you know what? We don't want this type of crap on my thing, that kind of stuff. And it's like, I don't even know what to do anymore. It's like either all or nothing. If you have nothing, then everyone complains about it. If you have all, everyone complains about it. There is no middle road. You got to have these extremes. It's bizarre. My fairy guys, what's up? I don't know. Got to spend some time with you. Woke up this morning with a sore throat. No. Honey and tea? Honey and tea? Is that a thing? People still use that? I've only used Discord as long as they don't do anything stupid. I'm not going back to Skype if Discord goes to beep. Oh, you could use Zoom, bro. Zoom. Mastodon kind of lost some steam. I post on there, but I don't think I've even browsed there. I'm just like Mastodon. Yeah, I'm just Mastodon. What am I doing there? Earl Grey. All right, there you go. I'm still going to be on X, man, because I like differences of opinion. I don't know if they're differences of opinion as much as shouting at each other. That's the problem I usually have with social media. People state opinions as if there's fact, and very, very rarely do you get intellectual discord within a thread or a post. And every once in a while, if there is a topic I'm interested in, all right, let's see what people are saying. And then the one other insightful person on there. And what bothers me about that is if you see this if you take a global litmus test of what's going on, say, X or whatever, or any social media place, and you see the way dialogue goes back and forth with people, you're like, God, 90% of these people are just obnoxious, toxic idiots or bots. And then you have 1 or 2 people that are, actually trying to have a conversation about it. But it's so rare, I'm only on Twitter as long as people I follow remain, but I almost use Threads and keep Blue Sky on the side. Yeah, I think, what's his face? Elvira left Twitter, wow, a while ago. And I think Jack White from the White Stripes and Third Man Records is just like, yeah, we out, you know, that kind of thing. I'm hoping Substack can actually be something good for social media. Yeah. After a while, and here's the thing, we're all going to get burned out on social media. Nobody's going to know where to go anymore. Everyone's just like, I don't care. You know, nobody wants to manage 17 different accounts, you know, because even us, and dude, we're small potatoes, bro. You know, God, we got to be on YouTube, Twitter, Blue Sky, Mastodon, Tumblr, Threads, Instagram, Facebook. What the hell's the other one? Patreon, Ko-fi. I think there's another one I forgot. Dude, that's a lot of work. Every time I post something, it's like, all right, I guess I got to post on these 15 sites. You know, it's ridiculous. Twitter has never been a place for useful expression or opinions, short form posts, replies, encourage talking points, sound bites, not substantive and nuanced discussion. Yeah, but you know, even with the new increased length of dialogue that people can have, it doesn't seem to pan out that way. You know, people got used to just saying, "Oh, I only got 140 characters." Blah 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 blah. You know, we got ads starting in a minute. Son of a shoe, damn it! I found Twitch and Discord to be the most useful for me anymore. Yeah, it's pretty good. I like here. It's pretty chill. You know, we're all just hanging out. Other chats are usually pretty good. Discord is, you know, again, it's like a kind of a subreddit. Everyone's got their own rules for the community. You want something a little spicy? There's spicy Discords. You want something a little bit more wholesome? There's wholesome Discords. You know, that kind of thing. Brian O. later. The brain requires a level of socializing, and this is how I satisfy it. Same here. I'm like, I do like socializing in small increments. Yeah. Anything more than this, my brain gets fried. Bring back forums, bro. And AOL. And Hotmail. And dial-up. No, let's not go that crazy. Honestly, I liked slower internet speeds because it made you really choose what you were going to watch. You had to be selective because you don't want to wait 10 minutes for a Foamy cartoon to load. And thank you for everybody who waited. All right, we got ads running in like a second or so. So, I don't know, everybody walk around, move around. I'm going to try to get more coffee or some kind of liquid. We'll see. We'll see. Be right back. If anybody's used like, is it down detector or anything like that, and I'm guilty of this, but usually only with YouTube when I can't get into my thing to fix stuff. You see that spike of like crazy amounts of people freaking out, especially if it's Twitter or Reddit. Those are the two major ones where people have that outlet to just complain. And then when that outlet is cut off, they freak out and they just constantly report it. It's down. No, bro, it's down. And there's something trending and I can't comment on it. I can't log in, dude. It's down. 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 You know, and it's like, dude, settle down. It'll be back up. You know, just let Elon just turn it on and off again. No, it's like, it gets crazy. And when any other website is down, people check Twitter first. You know, it's kind of strange because it's like, dude, YouTube is down. Check Twitter. Yeah, it doesn't say anything. It's got to say something. Oh, now it does. It does say it's trending. Number 2, YouTube down. I told you. So what's the big deal? It'll be back up. But no, there's a spoiler thing I got to watch so I can spoil it for other people on Twitter. Why? Because I'm a troll. It's what I do. Yeah. You don't think there are people like that? They love doing that. They're addicted to it. Yeah. That is kind of weird though. That is a good expression. That's like he walked in on you doing something and now he's going to hold it over you, you know? Like, you know, you just got he caught you. And he's like, that's the I'm gonna blackmail you face. You know? This is like, you are gonna owe me big if for me keeping my mouth shut. You know? That's that face. Maybe that's the problem I got with it. Yeah. You know how there used to be CD players in cars? There was a record player that was mounted to cars. 1960 Philips underdash car record player. Bro, if you hit a bumpy road, that record is ruined. This is something that you can only use when you park. That's it. Like, you want to listen to show tunes before the drive-in movie starts. Yeah, I can't imagine how many records got messed up in these things. You know? I still have a tape player in my truck. Oh, okay, but a tape player is feasible. Okay? A tape player is feasible. You know? CD player, feasible. This, it's not feasible. It's not practical. Even hipsters would balk at putting this in their car. They'd be like, bro, it would look so cool. I'm all about vinyl. But this, it exists. It exists. They probably go for a small fortune too, but maybe, but there you go. It's a thing. I was amazed. I'm still amazed. Like, that should be in the Smithsonian or something. Boom. I'm eating a vitamin gummy, so I'm going to sound weird. They're weird vitamin gummies. They're all right, though. They taste very earthy, like beets. I don't know. I don't want buffering as a feature.
Internet is poopy sometimes. But sometimes there are cats, and that makes it better. Internet is poopy sometimes. But then sometimes there's puppies, and that makes it better. Throw a puppy at it.
Yeah, what they said. Hey, what? What do you hate? What? I had a CD player in one of my cars that did not have skip protection. Oh my God, it was terrible. Can't be any worse than the under dashboard record player that they used to have in the 50s in cars. Literally, it was like you can play 45s on it. I'm like, that must have been a nightmare. Oh, there you go. The gummies. Yeah, the earthy gummies that are supposed to be really good for you. Well, you know, I'm trying. If I'm going to eat candy, it's got to be healthy, right? All right, let's go through the days. Boom. It's Republic Day. I don't know, in India. It's Australia Day, which I would assume would be in Australia. Wouldn't it be funny if it was Austria? I'm just saying. International Customs Day. Oh, good. You have anything to declare? Yeah. I hate you. Liberation Day. National Spouses Day. Spouses. You got a spouse, appreciate them. Even though that's what Valentine's Day and anniversaries and birthdays and all that other stuff is for. But I guess we got to have another day, right? National Green Juice Day, which is what? Would be fun to restore one of those record players. Oof. I don't know. National Peanut Butter. Hey, Peanut Brittle Day. I was going to say peanut butter. Peanut brittle is one of those things I used to eat all the time. And then I'm like, yeah, let's not with the teeth. Yeah. What's Dwart's Day? Dwart? This guy. Who's Dwart? Dwart's Day is a public holiday observed in the Dominican Republic in January 26th. Holiday celebrates national hero and founding father Juan Pablo Duarte. Oh, okay. So it's a person. All right. Dude, I don't know. I don't know nothing about nothing. You know? I ain't no history person. World Leprosy Day. Is it leprosy? Leprosy chat. Hey, anonymous. Thank you. 1, 2, 3. How come I didn't do the Pillsy thing? It's like 1, 2, 3. Pennies from you to me. Thank you. No? What is happening in this world? Thank you. World Leprosy Day. I don't know. Isra and Mirage. I don't know what that is. National Catholic Schools Week. We went to one of those. Did not go well. Meat Week. Chat. It's Meat Week. It's like Shark Week, but with burgers. Toad Hollow Day of Encouragement. What? What is this guy's? Oh, God. All right. Toad Hollow. I don't know what this is. Is this going to be sad or weird? Oh, you're right. You okay, buddy? Toad Hollow Day of Encouragement is observed annually, blah, blah, blah. It uses a fictional town based on a real town and story whose main message is kindness and goodwill. This town would eventually become a real fictional town in real life. What? Confused a bit. Well, you shouldn't because blah, 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 the feature is full of magic. This place is really found in the real world, blah, blah, blah. Let's see. Goodwill, teacher, storyteller. Okay, you lost me on the whole goodwill thing. That's not my brand. Let's see. Oh, that's tomorrow. Great. So, I don't know what day to go with.
1, 2, 3.
There it is.
Pennies from you to me. Thank you.
You're so jittery. Look at it.
DTS has just donated $1.23. Testing both your tips. Not only didn't it do pills E, but it didn't read the message out on that other tips banner. Hope this one works in full smile.
Hey, there it is. It worked. It worked. It worked. Nice. Thank you. I appreciate. Thank you. Thank you. The workening. Hey. Gonna go with Leprosy Day? Yeah, I don't even know what Peanut Brittle Day or Green Juice. Let's go with Dwarts Day. I always like playing a good game of Dwarts. I don't know. Lawn Dwarts. With an S. Encourage multiple partners. Wait, what? Spouses. Spooses. Do-do-do. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Oh, going back to early internet. Bro, did you notice it was still around? This. Look. How the internet used to look before tech giants took over. A Nirvana fan site from the 90s is still up and running. This is literally still up and running. Look at this. Their last update was 2016, but it still exists. The Internet Nirvana Fan Club. I remember seeing this in like 2000s. Yeah, never heard of the site because everyone just goes to YouTube. And they just look at videos there. Nobody looks at anything anymore. Nobody looks at anything anymore. It's ridiculous. Kind of weird though, right? Sure, Foamy would give Jermaine a hug in the original series, not like he wants her dead, right? Depends on the day. I don't know. Foamy either really likes people or just wants them obliterated. The blizzard in 1996. How bad is it for you? Oh, well, I don't remember. There was snow, I guess. What am I going to do with that? Didn't the Nirvana fan club get advertised in the same magazine used for 4i Records? Dude, I don't remember other advertisements. I have no idea. And you know what we need to bring back? Tech that I can see through. Dude, Y2K blobjects. Dude, why would everything was so clear and see-through? Dude, look, like these old Macs and stuff. I don't know about this. Oh god, that controller. Okay, don't bring back that. There's a lot of weird crap that they had that was just see-through. They don't have the CD players. Oh god, is that a cassette player? Oh my god. That's a cassette player. Look at that. It looks like a bean. You had that Mac? Dude, that television is awesome. Look at that. I want more 2000s goodies. Tamagotchi, boo. They still make those. So that's kind of cool. That's early MP3 player. That's stupid early. N64 consoles were even see-through and handhelds too. I know, everything was. It was kind of crazy. Except the Xbox controller. Though I'm sure they had a green one you could see through. That mouse sucked. Which mouse? There was a mouse here? Are these mini discs? What the hell is this? No one I knew had those inflatable chairs. I didn't know anyone that had inflatable chairs. I beanbag chairs, yeah, but not these things. I don't know what these were. You know, you sit on these with a pair of keys dangling off your weird little chain that was hooked up to your Jinko jeans. Forget it. You just pop those things. Mac mouses always sucked. Look at the current ones. Yeah, I was never a big fan of the Mac mice. Now you can only get see what through electronics in prisons. Yeah, you can't hide anything in there. The round blue and clear Mac mouse. Yeah. Oh, that one. Yeah. It's on the right side. It's on the right side? Right side. Right. Oh, this thing? That's a mouse? Oh, God, that's awful. I need a mouse with more than one button. Yeah, right. That's terrible. That's not ergonomic at all. Oof. These were kind of cool, though. Every once in a while, I look for one, like in a thrift store, and I'm like, I would probably buy it if I saw it for like $20. Just to be nostalgic. You know, boot up the old iTunes and have that visualizer play MP3s at 128 bitrate. That was an iMac mouse. That's awful. I don't know, but this television's cool. I like that. Literally on a MacBook Pro using a Microsoft Surface mouse, right? It's like, forget it. Boo, 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 boo. Remember when the PSP had its own disc format with movies? Yeah, what, UMDs? Those were kind of cool. That was kind of fun. It was like, oh, dude, I can watch like freaking Spider-Man on my little portable whatever. Little did we realize it was a slow decline for consuming media. Chat. All right, stop what you're doing because I'm about to ruin this guy. Some of you won't even have any idea who the hell this is. I do. He had that song. It was all over the place at one point. And it was just such a bizarre thing. I remember this dude, right? Like he had the fake nose on and everything. No, not the safety dance. Definitely not the safety dance. Yeah, dude, it was the Humpty dance. Humpty dance is your chance. It was such a bizarre song. That and that song by Biz Markie, where these just like two weird little oddities of the time period. I'm like, you know what? That's kind of fun. Hey, at least he was memorable. It's always fun when they got a weird shtick like that. Speaking of old crap, here you go. Who wants to get slapped in the face with age? 31 years of Jars of Flies. Bro, this album is 31 years old, dude. Bro's got the cassette. I'll give him props for that. Let's zoom in on that cassette. Look at that. Jaw Flies. Jaw Flies. Never heard of Jar of Flies. That's a classic album. Literally classic because it's 31 years old. Oh, God. Remember that when that album came out? Dude, this is a really good album. Some people didn't like it because it wasn't as heavy as Alice in Chains other stuff, but, you know, they were kind of doing that weird acoustic thing. Yeah, it was pretty good. I liked it. It was a good album. I liked it. think Disturb the Sound of Silence is one of my all-time favorite songs. So, a new metal cover of an old Paul Simon and Garfunkel song, which is neither of them are related to Alice. Neither of them are related to Alice in Chains. You're going on a tangent. It is a good song, though. Dude, it actually is a really good song. It's an excellent cover. The live version I like better. Don't ask me why. All right, chat. And of course, God. Here we go. The world needs more Funkos, apparently. Totally 80s. There are so many of these things. There are so many. They are so many. Look at all these. Look at them. Dude, they got like Smurfs and He-Man and Inspector Dumbass and some Transformer thing. I guess that's Rainbow something. Yeah, Garfield, who looks like some kind of weird SCP character. Look at that Garfield. Oh, Grumpy Smurf is appropriately pissed off. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I'm kind of, as much as I like the stuff that came out of the 80s, I feel like we're mining it a little bit too much right now. It's like we have nothing else, so we keep going backwards. Oh, yeah, there are gummy bears. Yeah, they are making gummy bears. So you got gummy bears. Who's this guy? Ah, Silverhawks, right? Silverhawks there. Gummy bears, you Ghostbusters, Thundercats, Inspector Gadget, She-Ra, more Thundercats. Hey, DuckTales. This guy. Strawberry Shortcake. My Pet Monster. And I can't see who's behind my head. One of them some G.I. Joe thing, and the other one's Alvin and the Chipmunk. Bruh. Funko, the new Beanie Babies. Yep. And My Little Pony. Also Voltron. That's a lot of stuff. I mean, 80s had like a lot of good franchises, and we've come out with tons of franchises still then, but none of them have stuck. You know what I'm saying? Or maybe they will in the future, and people will be like, oh yeah, dude. You know, you got to wait for that nostalgia to hit for stuff from the 2000s. Yeah. Jim and the holograms there? I think it was. I think that was one of them in there. I don't know. I closed the tab. This is what happens the one time I'm trying to clean up my tabs. No, Gem. The Gem movie ruined that. No, there was one there, man. Let's see if I can find it. Boop, 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 boop. Thankfully, it wasn't too many tabs away. Boop. Boop. I'm assuming that's that one right there, right? Jim and holograms. Right there. I don't remember anything about that show, but I remember the intro was very well animated. There you go. So, yeah, they're doing that. I don't even know if it's out already, but... All right. Yeah, the My Little Ponies things kind of have the dead eye thing going on there. A little weird. All right, I'm seriously closing the tab now. All right. Bump, 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 bump. I also thought this was interesting. Hold on. Here. This. What would you do first if you woke up back in the 2000s? In the 2000s, what would be your top priority? All right. You can jump into a pile of leaves, right? Which you would do as a kid. You can play with your colored paint here. There's a watercolor paint. I think I had one of these and I hated them. But I've never been a big fan of watercolors. Boom. Crayons. Look at all those crayons. I'd have a field. Dude, they got silver. They got silver, dude. Dude. Silver? Awesome. That was awesome, because then I could draw like swords and they were actually shiny. Go to Toys R Us. I would love to do that, but they don't exist anymore unless you go to like a Macy's or something. I think there's one stuck inside. Bruh. You can't buy what dried out paint and Dollar Tree now. I don't want that. I don't want dried out paint. I don't even know what's happening here. Get blurry vision? Stare out the window and look at grass? Would you get in trouble? Play with your Matchbox cars. Oh, those little quarter waters. Bro. Yeah, they look like tiny little hand grenades. They got more hand grenade-y back, like, as things developed. Yeah. What else? Ice cream! Everyone, let's go get ice cream! Yay! Dude, ice cream's awesome. Ice cream trucks were amazing. Then they stopped. Though this one's relatively new because it's got a .com. It's got a .com on it. The jugs are still being sold. Yeah, they still make these. It's like they didn't deviate from the thing. They're like, yeah, there you go. That's it. They were fun, too. They were super cheap. They were used to, quarter waters, man. They were literally a quarter back in the day. That was amazing when you were a kid. Look, 25 cents. You can't get crap for 25 cents now. Burp. Burp. You had a weird yogurt. I never had any of these. Because if I wanted like Trix yogurt, I would just get Trix and put it in yogurt. So I can control the flow. What else we got here? It's going to like a Chuck E. Cheese arcade kind of thing. That'd be kind of cool to do. Playground. I wasn't a big fan of playgrounds. Nope. I never played around with these because there was like little shocky signs on there, and I was kind of smart enough as a kid to not play with those. I guess other people go into Blockbuster. Go.
Didn't have ice cream trucks where I lived. We had Politeros.
That doesn't help. That doesn't help the ice cream truck choice. Gotta get ice cream. Thank you, thank you. There's a truck that goes down your street. Lucky. Blockbuster, man. Blockbuster. Look, you could rent television shows. Oh, God. I also feel like, I know it's stupid. We have so much media to enjoy now and get to go through. But I kind of almost like... No! Headless Hank gifted a bunch of subs. Hey, Reaper Spawn got a sub. Wolf got a sub. Caterpillar 9 got a sub. Gothman got a sub. Ken Masters got one. Spicy Nacho. Zach got one. Calvin, you got one. Abidi, you also got one. Thanks to Headless. Thank you. I appreciate. Hey. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate. Thank you. Hey. What? Just saying. I appreciate. Oh. 1,000 bits. Thank you. Again.
What is?
Woot, woot. That's all the robot says? Woot, woot. Woot, woot. Woot, woot. Thank you. Yeah, it could have been like woot, you know, but it's like woot, woot. Hey.
Did you ever get around to watching Has-Been Hotel or Hell of a Boss?
Nope. And I feel like I saw like bits and pieces of like the first episode of Has-Been, and I was just like, oh wow, I'm distracted now. And then I just ended up, oh God, you know how the brain works. It's on the watch list. It's still on the watch list. When am I going to get to it? I don't know. Brr. It's so good. I know, we get distracted by our own work, so we're just like, you know, oh, I got to focus on this. But this,
Punk
right?
Banana. You wish you had an idea like that. Banana hat.
Coffee.
Baseball bat. Punk banana. It's where it's at. Oh, God.
Thank you. Hold on. Let me have coffee. Go. New follow, thank you. We're having coffee. Give me 1 second. Damn it. I'm out of coffee. That's not bad, right? No, that's fine. I hate that. I'm just like trying to eat air now. Ugh. Boom, 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 boom. I bought a used N64 for Blockbuster for $80.98. It was my first console. My mother sold it at a garage sale 20 years later for $10. Oh, God. Moms, don't sell any of your kids' stuff when they're at college, because that stuff is probably worth more than you think it is. Don't be that person. Hold on. I swear, there is this endless cycle. All right? Because I even remember when, like, what, your grandparents were just like, yeah, I used to have a bunch of comic books, and then my parents sold them at some point, you know? And then it was just like, they ended up selling their kids stuff that would have been collectible at some point, and then it just goes on. There's always this cycle of generations of people selling their kids stuff, and it's happened to them. So I guess they're just like, well, you know, my parents did it to me, so I guess I'm going to do it to my kids. Don't do that. All right? Because you don't even know what they got hidden in that toy chest. Could be billions of dollars. All right? And Pokemon cards. That's the whole thing. Don't sell your kids stuff because they usually do that. Well, they're off to college. I'll just go through their room and get rid of all their junk. Don't do that. Do not do that. Do not do that. If you have a kid and they're going to go off to college and they're going to be away, do not do that. If they're going to move out and they have bins of stuff, say, hey, if you want them to take it, to get it out of there, say, look, can you kind of get this stuff out of here? Don't throw it out.
This is because back then they are told that, if they stay obsessed with certain things they won't be able to grow up. BS.
I won't be able to grow up. Yeah, you know what? You won't be able to grow up with money because somebody sold all your collectibles. Yeah, that's what it is. And then you're miserable because somebody took your childhood and sold it for $5 at a garage sale. And then you look at the prices of like Pokemon cards and you're like, you know how college was super expensive? Well, guess what I could have done with my Pokemon cards? I could have paid for most of it. I would have only been in debt for about $15. But now it's, 75 grand. Thanks, Ma. I don't know. Don't do it. And everybody's got a phone now. Thanks for the follow. Everyone's got a phone. Look up stuff first.
Things now are generally more valuable than non-electronics and stuff from back in the day.
I hope. I got a lot of non-electronic stuff. I don't know. Maybe I should start going through that stuff. We got bills to pay. No, man, that'd be kind of cool, man. I'll just go in there and be like, plow, plow, plow. You know? Got to start with my magic cards. I don't know if I'm going to be playing games with people anytime soon. So, if anything, they're just going to look through the cards and be like, wow, you still have that card? That's amazing. You know, it's like, whatever. I've got a bunch of Pokemon cards I want to sell, but can't find anywhere over here that makes it easy to do as a bulk set. Oh, God. eBay. Do eBay. It's a little more legwork on your end, but, you know, it's kind of just do it that way. I was 10. My mom decided that I was too old for G.I. Joe and got rid of all of it. Oh, man. I had the headquarters, the Kung Fu grip, all kinds of accessories. Oh, bro. No. Man. And I look back now, and wow, I did it myself in D&D hardcover books. Yeah. At a certain point, we actually did that to ourselves too. We were like, we basically needed money, and we were just like, we sold a bunch of comics, and it was just like, I didn't want to sell them. I needed money, and they're probably worth a lot more now. And I'm just like, damn it. You know, but it's like situations and stuff like that. If you don't have to sell it, don't sell it. Yeah. Sell it when you feel like selling it. Look at some parents' face when they find out what they gave away and how much it was worth. Yeah. Don't really see a way to use my rotary dial phone to look up anything on the internet. Well, go to the local library and look up things. Most of my Barbies didn't have their original clothes, and one was missing its head. They weren't worth much. Nah, generally Barbie stuff, unless it's really, really old, probably wouldn't matter. You know, so there are certain things that it's like, yeah, we can just donate that, you know. My mom lost or got rid of my original Game Boy and accessories. Oh, God. Same with my Magic the Gathering cards. Had to pay bills. Yeah. That's always a problem, man. It's like, there's that fine line when you have all this cool kid stuff, and then you go through college or school or whatever, and then you get in the real world. And then you got to pay bills. And the first thing you got to pay bills with is like the stuff that you own that you don't want to get rid of. But you're like, well, I guess so. Maybe that's why everyone's miserable as adult, because they had to pay for basic necessities by getting rid of all their fun collectibles. They're literally selling off their childhood to just keep the lights on, which is just stupid. Yeah. I don't know. Married with Children, the Barbie episode. I haven't seen that in forever. God, I really want to go back and watch that. Mom lost all my 1999 Pokemon cards. So sad. I had a shiny Charizard. No. Yeah, I'd be aggravated about that. I had some cool action figures, but there were people that fooled me, and I made bad trades, not knowing what it was actually worth. Yeah, trading's always weird as a kid because you go by what you like rather than what's worth anything. And as a kid, that's fine. I wouldn't worry about that because you got what you wanted in that deal. It's only later on in life that money becomes important, that you're like, man, I really wish I didn't get rid of A, B, or C and trade for this stupid thing. But at the time, that thing that you traded for, that was what you wanted. You were like, oh, cool, I got this blah, 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 with the interchangeable blue, blah, blah, you know? And you're like, oh, great, this is mine now. It's great. It's the best thing ever. Pew, pew, you know? Steal food, right? Still my old Game Boy accessories. I have a clear AC adapter and a link cable. Nice.
My parents went the step further to force me to toss my Pokemon cards. Saved them later, then when they found out forced me to cut them up, then when I refused they held my hands and cut them with my hands, then eventually just burned them to
and eventually just burn them to make sure. Oh, well, good. You know what? Give them send them a price list of everything that they've burned. If you do that, it'll be a little work on your end, but be like, you know those cards that you're really bent out of shape about? Guess this is what they were worth now. So you literally burned money. I would totally do that. I would totally do that. I would just right there, just because parents do like one thing. They love money. They love money. They're like, well, how do you expect to pay for this? We got to get out and get a job. Well, guess what? Money's important, right, Dad? Well, guess what? Guess what you did? Guess what you guys did? You know those Pokemon cards? Yeah, it was like $20,000 that you guys just cut up and set on fire. You proud of yourself? Did your point come across? Is that good? Is this what you wanted me to learn? Burn money? Is that what you're saying? Is that Mom, Dad? Is that what you wanted? Burn money. That's the moral of the story, huh? Traumatize your kid and burn money? Okay. I'll remember that when I have a kid. Okay. Thanks. Okay, let me write this down. Traumatized child, burn money. Okay, I got it. Thanks for the life lesson. Jackass. Oh, man. What do you like is actual free market? Those values imposed market.
They wouldn't care. They destroyed 2 of my consoles of a GameCube and modified my PS2 to lock me out of playing video games because my ADHD/autism obsessed brain was something they couldn't handle.
Yeah, well, that's when you take them to a therapist and you're like, you know what? You need to see somebody about this. It's always good that when they get upset about stuff and start smashing things, then you're just like, you're being very unreasonable right now. You're acting like an animal. You probably shouldn't do that. This is the worst example you could set for a child ever. And besides, you're smashing things. This stuff costs money. What if I went outside with a baseball bat and smashed your car and slashed your tires? I mean, you probably wouldn't be happy about that, right? That is the equivalent, Only the downside of this is I don't have insurance on this. So this is the total loss. At least you could get your tires fixed if I slash them, especially right before work tomorrow morning. You wouldn't want that to happen. You'd be late for work. You know what that would cause? A loss of money, which goes right back to the Pokemon cards. Remember those Pokemon cards? I'm going to say, look, hey, IRL, we were really good. This one back here, really good kid. Basically, quiet, kept himself, wasn't very combative until he had to be combative. So, and that came with anyone, whether it was a parent or whatever, teacher or something. The cynicism and sarcasm was just overwhelmingly befuddling to adults because they were just like, what? Don't talk to me like that. Well, how else am I going to talk to you? You're being unreasonable. If anything, I'm the more stable person here emotionally. You just smashed up my Game Boy for no apparent reason other than the fact that I was using it when you didn't want me to. What if I didn't want you to go driving and then I smashed your taillight or something? Wouldn't that be kind of stupid? Right? Adults are always confused when you don't react the way they expect a kid to, or a child to act. They expect you to cry and be upset and then figure out that what you did was wrong, as opposed to just saying, wow, you're doing something really stupid. This isn't the lesson that you should be trying to teach me right now. I was a good kid too, but I had issues with doing homework. No kid likes doing homework. I can't stand that. Do your homework. Would you want to do my homework? Would you want to do homework? You know how when you get home, sent home from work and they give you paperwork to do at home because you couldn't finish it at the office? So you spend it all night in front of a computer or in front of a bunch of papers and you're doing work that you don't want to do and you'd rather be watching a game? Guess what? That's exactly what I'm doing right now. Yeah, but at least, I got to do this because I got to make a living. Oh, yeah, because money is important, right? Remember those Pokemon cards? Back to that. It's like then they just end up being infuriated and they're like, go to your room. I'm like, okay, but it's not going to change the fact that you're wrong. Enjoy your paperwork. Like, what the hell? No kid likes doing homework. That's just like the annoying part. Why won't you do your homework? Why would you? Have you, like, nobody even remembers, like parents don't remember when they were a kid. It's like, did you do your homework when you were a kid? If you did it quickly just so you can go do something that you wanted to do. That's always the way it went. Am I going to watch the football games today? No. I didn't even know there was football games. I didn't even know who's going to be in the Super Bowl. I don't even know who's in the playoffs. Are there even playoffs? Did the season even start? I'm out of the loop. I saw a picture of a football on a bag of chips, so I'm assuming the big game is approaching. No, I was in the supermarket and they're like, get ready for the big game. And I'm like, I guess football season started. I see sports ball on the bag of my Doritos. That's the only time I know when sports seasons happen. It's on my chips.
My parents put me through a lot of mental trauma, but thankfully because I loved reading and they allowed me at least that at one point, having removed everything in my room but a mattress and one blanket and pillow, that book series helped me learn how
disassociate to save myself. That's always good, but you know what? It's kind of like you shouldn't have to revert to another world in your mind because your parents are being so bad. It's like at a certain point you can be like, do you like, huh? Like what? And the thing is, if people are being that terrible, it's kind of like you're like, they're never going to realize that they're terrible because, they think they're doing what they're doing is right. And it's just, you're at a loss then and you're just like, well, I'm just going to deal with these people until I don't have to deal with these people. Keep your head down, get the hell out, and then just be like, all right, yeah, let me know when you're dying. There you go. I left them at 17. Yeah. I'm surprised you hung around that long. They learned afterwards. Well, a little late, And this is why people like that get put into bad, old people's homes. Don't treat your kids like crap because then it's like, when they have to take care of you, you're going to be like, oh yeah, oh, hold on. We need to go put you in a nursing home. All right. Let me check the Yelp reviews. Oh, look at this. Half a star. Beated repeatedly. All right. Black and blues. All right. Let's see. Oh, chained to the radiator. All right. Let's see what else here. Oh, this sounds like a good place for you, Dad. Oh, look, they remove your mattresses here, too. That's good. They make you sleep on the floor. And be like, what, and then they'll be like, what? We can't afford to put me in a better place? And I'll be like, hey, Dad, remember those Pokemon cards? Remember those Pokemon cards that you set aflame? Yeah, well, that was your retirement home fund. So you get what you pay for. I'll get you a nice room next to the, I don't know, furnace exhaust that probably has carbon monoxide in it. Today's prediction, Eagles and Chiefs will win. I'll take your word for it. Oh, man. Unchecked bed sores made them lay in their own bleep, right? That'd be kind of funny. I don't know. It's weird. It's weird. I don't know. I just wish people, parents, and stuff like that would be more civilized. It's just, sometimes it just never happens. That was a weird sidetrack, but Blockbuster. We have all this content now, but I kind of like just having to go through aisles and pick 1 or 2 movies, and that was it. And you were committed to watching them because you had the eternal pressure of getting them back on time, or it would cost you more money. Now you just toss stuff on your Netflix watch list and you never get to it. I'm guilty of it. Just saying. A lot easier. All right, what else are we doing? Hey, Happy Meal. That'd be pretty good in the 2000s. Dude, that burger looks so sad. That's a sad little burger. But as a kid, you didn't care. POV, you grew up in the 2000s. Where? On the street? Staring at a gas station? That wasn't my POV, bro. I feel like, I don't know. Simpler times, bro. You know, it's going to be weird. As we keep doing this, and we go into like 2020s nostalgia, you know what's going to happen? All these pictures are going to be screenshots of video games and mobile phone games.
My ex-stepdad, who I still keep in contact with, had it kinda just as rough as his dad was a very devout Christian pastor and he received more physical than mental punishment, but eventually he did realize he was becoming his
Dad in a different way. Thankfully, I'm very forgiving. Something else I learned from the book series and have let this stuff go despite still having some trauma and learned what not to do. See, there you go. That's good. It always bothers me when there's like that religious person that should be teaching love. They end up being the most disciplinary type of person. I'm just like, boy, where's the other cheek here? You know, like, hey, be nice. Be nice. Oh, man. You're growing up and said, what are you outside? Because you're homeless. No, probably because you were a latchkey kid. But that was more of a 90s thing, right? I think 2000s were the beginning of the helicopter parent. Yeah, because I was wandering the streets as a child. I'm just saying, mid-90s. 2050s. I missed the days of COVID, right? Oh, God. 6 feet apart, mask, getting arrested for going to church. Those were the days. His dad eventually learned and repented. Now he's going to get angry at anything. Doesn't get angry at anything. Probably can't because of his blood pressure. I don't let things go. I got to tell you, you're a better person than I am because I would forever, even past my death, I would probably make my tombstone, bleep this guy, he was a bleep, you know, that kind of thing. I am not a very forgiving person. Don't ask me why. I try to be. But I get to a certain point where if people cross a line, they're on the list forever. It's like Nixon. Let's see. Nobody stayed 6 feet apart. Nobody stayed 6 feet apart. No, but that's kind of like weird. It's like if you do think about it in the future, 2020's nostalgia on Reddit is going to be a lot of screenshots of video games and I don't know, people reminiscing about posts that were on either Twitter, Facebook, or whatever. That's going to be sad. People are just going to have a lot of digital memories, but not real world ones. You know? Maybe they'll end up going to like Disneyland with their parents and have pictures of that. But, yeah. Dude, latchkey kids, that was the way to go, man. Think of all the independence and life lessons you learned without the involvement of parents. You got to figure out problem solving skills, interact with other people on a completely different level, you know, rather than have your parents hanging out there and be like, blah, 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 blah. Yeah. Joke's on you. You think the humans will be around by then? Yeah, we'll be fine. I know. Where everyone's in that the world is ending kind of mode. It always is. Don't worry, serial kid won't. Yeah, right. I was left alone a lot at home when I was a preteen. See, there you go. That'd be fun. You just do whatever you want, you know?
I think it also has to do with having autism episodes where I hurt family and others when in a rage. Then once he shoved me in a cold shower and I snapped out of it, I stopped having that issue but my memory flipped and I could only remember
myself in rages and the things I do. It helped me see things from another perspective and it also made me lock my anger away. I don't know, anger's kind of fun. We've been using it in a healthy sort of way for 20 years. I know, man. Anger's a good energy. I like anger. I'm more of a controlled anger kind of person, not a chaotic. So, yeah. Do. All right, quick, boom. For people who need Rockstar games, dude, Steam's having a sale. Red Dead Redemption is super cheap, as are the rest of the games for the most part. I don't know how cheap. What do we got here? We got you, what, $40 for the original Red Dead? Bruh. Oh, well, no, that just came out on PC. That's right. That's right. Never mind. All right, $15 for this. Dude, Red Dead Redemption 2, easy buy. Easy buy. I would say buy it. I don't know, Grand Theft Auto 5, $15. Yeah, I don't know. If you haven't played it by now, I don't know what it's going to do for you. The trilogy, which people aren't terribly happy about because they got rid of all the older versions for some reason. It's $23. I don't care about that. Hey, $6. Grand Theft Auto 4, Liberty City Stories 2 episodes. So that's pretty good. And then Bully, which is kind of a fun game, $5-ish. That's good. Mindwave game looks pretty good. I don't know what that is. Mindwave. What is it? I can't tell because I'm on Stupid Foods. All right, we got Stupid Food. Let's refresh this. I don't know how long this has been sitting here. I got to do my Stupid Foods.
Nope, GOG all day for me.
Did it just say GeoGog? What? All right, what? No. Well, wherever you get it on a discount. Decomposed little maggot pile in a chicken nugget equals protein plus penicillin. Yeah, I'm not happy about that. Let's see. Will never not be appalled by the sheer amount of salt my little brother puts on things. Oh God, is that salt? No way. Oh my God. There looks like so much salt that there's coconut on it. That is a lot of salt, bro. Well, you didn't salt the fries? Come on, dude. Look at all those packets. You know what? Don't worry about your little brother because the doctor will let him know at some point. Hey, do you use a lot of salt? Oh. I was wondering why your blood pressure was 190 over 1,000. Who in the world wants glitter in milk? Somebody who is fabulous. Glitter milk. I don't know. Again. Danish sushi. Oof. 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 Danish sushi. All right. Man, these are creepy. Well, you know, if they had a tie-in with the movie Smile, then yeah, I guess they would be creepy. But other than that, they're just happy faces. Unless you're thinking Watchmen. What else we got here? Use frozen vegetables instead of ice. No. Garrett Cemetery. I don't care about that. I was served tiramisu? Question mark? That's not tiramisu. That looks like a wafer with cheese on it. I don't know what happened here. Also looks like whatever. I can't even deal. That's what you get for going to a place like that. All right, pointlessly large slice. No, way too much cheese. This is the kind of cheese that got me off of cheese. I'm not even joking about this. All right, chat. True story, right? We got a pizza that had this amount of cheese on it. And it was so disgusting to us. It stopped us eating cheese. Like, I rarely eat cheese because it was one of those things where it was so disgusting, I just never want to see it again.
That pizza is inedible. If you have to use a fork, you're doing it wrong.
Right? This is absurd levels. But again, we had one that had this much cheese on there, and I was like, this is gross. It was actually gross. And, you know, you look at it, you're like, oh, wow, that looks cool, man. Look at all that cheese, blah, blah, blah. I had to scrape off the cheese.
Tell me about it. The amount of cheese to sauce ratio is a fine balance before it becomes nasty.
Yeah. You know, you need very little cheese. On a good pizza, you just need very little cheese, but the cheese has got to be good. We scraped off most of the cheese, and there was just this pile of just cheese sitting in the box. And I'm like, this is gross. This is absolutely gross. And I didn't even bother. I literally, I don't eat pizza. I don't eat pizza now because this. If I eat pizza, I make it myself. Like it was so gross to me. 4 stages of drunkenness and madness. It's delicious. So what? You're deep. I don't even know what's happening here. I don't care. I got smiley faces on there. There you go. I put little, I don't care. What is this? Ranch Cheez-It. Oh, cheesy ranch. This is probably delicious. This is probably delicious. I will look for this next time I go out. Dude, ranch Cheez-Its. I love Cheez-Its. I love ranch. What do you mean, ew? You don't like, what do you mean ranch is gross? What do you mean? What do you mean ranch is gross? It's like a magical dressing. Is ranch like the cilantro of flavors depending on your gene? Because I feel like there's a lot of people that have this abhorrent hate towards ranch. Like they're just like, this is the worst thing ever created. And then there are other people who are like, dude, I put ranch on everything. What do you put on it? No, what do you put it on? You can put it in salad. You can put it on chicken. You can put it on anything. It's ranch. Goes on everything. People dip pizza into it. It's up there with what? Like mayo and Marmite. I don't think I've had Marmite. Or no, Dawn had Marmite once, right? I think I had a little bit of it. It's weird. I know someone who puts ranch on pizza. I've put ranch on pizza. Dude, chicken bacon ranch? Dude, do you ever find a good place that makes a good chicken bacon ranch? It's amazing. It's absolutely amazing. Mayo and sandwich spread are the worst things. Ranch so-so. I'm not a big fan of mayo. Sandwich dressing, I can kind of deal with. Kind of depends. Wife eats ranch on everything. Everything. I don't know. Let them know about this. Or if you want to surprise them.
I like ranch in one instance, and that's a chicken ranch wrap, and it depends on the brand used. Also, I hate Cheez-Its.
Oh, well, this isn't going to help you with the slightest. All right? Twitch crashed? Yeah, that'll happen. I put ranch on pizza and french fries. French fries 50-50 with me. Kind of depends. I prefer ghost pepper ranch. I can't do spicy. See, that's the thing. I got spicy issues. What's up? Lord Devessa, hi, how's it going? We're going through stupid foods. I don't know. I would give this a try. But if your wife really likes ranch dressing, maybe you find this for them and be like, look, I know you really like ranch, and I figured beer, unless they hate Cheez-Its. Is soup liquid pizza? What, like tomato soup? No, pizza's got to have bread. So if you got breadsticks, then maybe. Remember the Jaeger bomb? May I present the, really? It's the pap smear? Real? Really? Is that what, that, really? Pabst Smirnoff? You may want to rebrand that. Yeah, just saying. Rebrand it. Okay. Still better than purple stuff? Question mark. Sunny D vodka. Really? Sunny D, what happened to you? Sunny D vodka. Today's my birthday. Stupid food discussion sounds awesome. Hey! Happy birthday! Lord Investor's birthday. Happy birthday. May your day be good. Get something food. Get something food-like. But something that's not stupid. Like what we're seeing here. Here. Okay, there you go. Isn't that just a screwdriver? Maybe. I don't know. Sunny D? It's vodka seltzer. Oh, good. TRT Pereira is technically a high voltage job, so incorrectly discharging the tube can be a literal death sentence. Yes, don't do that. Pizza flavored cereal. See, I would eat these as chips, but I wouldn't put milk in them. I wouldn't put milk in these. That's gross. Though I got to tell you, there's 2 things I will never eat with pizza, but people do. All right? or any kind of sauce-based things. One is milk. Two is orange soda. All right. There's a thing. There's a thing. Orange soda and any kind of pasta, anything with a pasta sauce, not so much. Milk. Here's the thing. A lot of people who get acid from pasta sauce will drink milk with their meal. I will not. I would rather suffer with the acid and drink milk later. Not at the same time. Because it is kind of gross. Totino's needs help with their pizza. I didn't even quantify it as pizza. You know, Totino's what? Get out of here. Get out of here. All right, what do we got here? Someone posted this on Reddit, stoner food, but it very much belongs here. Is that a burger in there? Is that meat? That could work. Hey, Luther Vandross made the donut burgers. Pop-Tart burger? That could work. Milk is loaded with lactic acid. Yeah. There are pasta sauces that use milk or cream to cut the acidity of the tomato. Yeah, but I don't do that. I want all the acid. Taco Bell meat and a Pop-Tart? Maybe. I don't know. That could work. Stoner food or not. I feel like I should go looking at stoner food. Put that on our tabs for later. Some dumb watermelon. Oh, they put gummy bears in there? And what is all this other junk food they put in there? Nah, dude, that's not even unwrapped. You're just wasting food now. Oh, God. They wasted food, chat. But watermelon's good. You don't need this. Oh, we got ads coming up soon. Yeah. Found on stupid food. Wow, Reddit, you really outdid yourselves. Probably should have skipped it. Discovered you can glue meat together. It's an all-in-one surf and turf steak. They're running ads with your sub post. Oh. All right, whatever. Looks beep. Rated high. Source. Oh yeah, well, I think we saw this last time. Yeah, that was that weird crap. Trolley gummy pops. I feel like this pop is a little bit too happy to be purchased, if that makes any sense. Yeah, that is sus. Super sus. So are these quote-unquote gummy worms. Yeah. All right, ads are starting, but I'm not going anywhere. Condensed milk, mandarin oranges. Again, citrus and milk. Yeah. Chunky ghost pepper chicken noodle. I wouldn't say this is stupid food. It's not edible. This has to be some marketing attempt to eat it as a challenge. Does it literally say not edible? Hold up. Boop. Not edible? Where does it say not edible? Where does it say not edible? Soup that eats like a meal. Pepper. Grams. I don't see anything that says not edible. Or is that just your opinion, bruh? Bruh. Not edible. It says not edible. It says not edible. Maybe that's just their taste buds. Did someone whisper on the table? On what? On my steak? That's just a cream sauce. Or maybe the chef was really happy you came in today. Badooch. Hubba Bubba. Clear whey protein powder. Oh. Why? Dude, I don't want to drink bubble gum. That's gross. Ugh. That's why they have the 30s and 50s in movies. They would sell old broken horses to the glue factory. Ah, geez. There you go. Seafood Bloody Mary. I think we saw this one. It's probably a repost. Oh, yeah, and then that weird thing. Yeah, the egg sando thing. The sando. And then that. All right, we're all caught up on this. All right. I don't know. If you're in an ad, you didn't miss anything. We're all caught up. Transglutamin is a meat glue used to stick cuts of meat together. It's how they stick imitation crab together and make cheap meat cuts look more expensive. Completely food safe, but also used to cheat people into buying fake high quality meat cuts. I feel like that's wrong. Shouldn't there be like an FDA Better Business Bureau thing kind of thing going on there? You know, I feel like that'd be beneficial. Boop. Ba-da-da-da-da. Ba-da-da-da. Boop. Boop. I'm just closing tabs. Hold on. Give me that. Come on. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. One more thing. Yeah. It's just a protein binder. Humans have it inside us already. I assume it holds our meats inside together. Yeah, some better than others. I feel like my organs try to escape every once in a while. You're all amazing. Freedom Ghost, Gonna be spending a decent chunk of change at my local butcher's this week. Very high quality stuff there. Nice. Buy it all. Stock it up. Put it in the freezer. Stock it up. That reminds me, what am I eating today, chat? I don't know. I got to figure out what I'm going to eat. I am not quite sure. I don't even know what we got. Go.
Well, if you didn't mistreat your organs in your youths.
I don't know. Quantify mistreat. Chinese food? I don't got Chinese food. Apple cinnamon muffin? I do have those. I do. I don't know. Is that considered a lunch item? It's more of a snack, right? Or is just a small intestine trying to escape through the body and the skin its own. I know, right? It's weird, right? They should stop that. Mistreat definition. That kind of thing. Okay. I don't know. Go.
Good afternoon, PG and chat. Did you have your coffee today or tea?
It's always coffee. I don't have tea. Tea's not my thing. What? I don't know. I don't know why I never got into tea. Never did. It's coffee all the way. Fried squid. Gross. Hi, welcome and thank you. Tea is good. Tea is your friend. Allegedly. Never did nothing for me.
Apple?
Nuggets.
Apple!
Apples are tree babies.
I didn't know!
Yeah. Thank you, Chris. Oh, man. Just protein. Read that. I think I'm all caught up. Yeah. One more thing, chat. One more thing. It's happening. This thing is actually happening. Look at that. Scary movie. Oh, God.
Is Dawn on today?
What? No, Dawn's not on today. Tomorrow, 5 o'clock. Look at this. Thank you. It's happening. There's actually a release date, which is 6/12/26. I mean, we got over a year for a scary movie reboot. I don't know. I mean, it would be kind of fun if it's actually funny, but I don't know if it's gonna be. There's also a Resident Evil movie in the works from Barbarian director. I don't know. I don't know if I care about that either. The 90s films are coming back, bro. Dude, we got to make a reboot of this. Will Scary Movie reboot be as funny as the original? I mean, the Wayans brothers are kind of putting it together, I guess. Plot details remain under wraps. Plot details? I didn't want to go through that, but not doing it. Closing tabs. Yeah, but it's like, I don't know, wrong thing. It's like, I don't know if I'm super excited about that. I don't know. But you think you'll be able to retain the humor? I feel like everyone's testing the waters with humor right now. Yeah, because I feel like everyone's gotten over maybe not gotten over of it, but are kind of fed up with the oversensitivity of everything. So let's just see who pushes the envelope and gets flayed alive first. The 90s kids are grandparents now. True. Just wait a few more years and you have a reboot for those terrible 2000 parody films. Disaster movie, the reboot. Yeah. Date movie, the reboot. Could be good if the film definitely dipped. What? Oh, they kind of. No, I don't remember the sequels being good at all. for Scary Movie. Wasn't there like 5 of them? They were kind of forgettable. First one was kind of funny. Scary Movie only makes sense for the time it was released. Yeah, and a lot of comedies are like that. If you try to do it now, it just wouldn't work. Yeah. How much more milking of nostalgia can be done at this point? Oh, they'll find a way. They'll find a way. Wait till they get a hold of AI and the rights to actors' license or likenesses. Imagine if you will, right? Company gets a hold of, I don't know, Tom Cruise's likeness. And they're like, hey, Tom Cruise, we want to redo Raiders of the Lost Ark, but you are going to be the Harrison Ford character. You don't got to do anything. We're going to deep fake your voice and everything. We're going to give you like $5 million. Just, sign off on it. I don't know that they would do that, but dude, that'll happen. I guarantee you. And if they don't do it, some kid on YouTube's going to do it. Guarantee you. Guarantee you. Dude, I've already seen like actors being replaced. And anybody see the clip of Severance? They replaced the actor with, what's his face? Keanu Reeves? They literally did. It was like super easy. There you go. It's not 100%, but it'll get good in the future. Yeah, it'll happen. Before you know it, you're going to be able to write your own movies and just use whatever characters, and you're going to have to pay licenses. Hey, you can use Indiana Jones and Spider-Man, but it's going to cost you like $50, and this is going to cost you $60, and you're going to have to be picking backgrounds and stuff, and it's just going to auto-generate it. It's going to be insane. Trust me on that. You can't do spoof movies anymore. People are too, could have a sense of humor. Maybe. We'll see. I don't know. The concept of woke is slowly breaking down over time. I think there's a fine line between people being outraged at something and then other people on the other fence just saying, shut the hell up, So it's a lot of people shrieking and a lot of people saying, getting over it. There's no happy medium. Basically movie making DLC. Yeah, it'll happen. As long as they don't throw a random modern pop culture reference that aren't funny. It'll be fine. Oh, they will. They'll probably reference, I don't know, YouTubers, Jake Paul, Logan Paul. They'll just throw everything that them kids like. Dude, we're going to reference Ninja because he played Fortnite. People like Fortnite still, right? What? People still play Fortnite, right? Yeah, I guess. All right, Fortnite. Okay. It's weird. Whatever. King of the Hills comedy can't really be done today. I don't know. They're kind of rebooting that too.
There has to be happy to even have a medium level.
Yeah, it would be nice if there was a nice balance. It's always extremes now, so that's why we have the swooping pendulum going back and forth to the extremes. It's like either super this or super that. There's no like, can we just kind of hang out in between here? A little bit off to that side, but not going too far. And then a little bit off to the side, but not going too far. Everyone's like, no, extreme this, extreme that. It's got to be extreme. What is this, the 90s? Not everything needs to be extreme, bro. Whatever. Thank you. I'm just waiting for AI-built games to become a thing. Oh, it's slowly happening. Slowly happening. Hey, I would love that. For anybody here who's a programmer, you know how tedious it is. We've tried doing it. It is more mind-numbing than animation, and that's saying a lot. If I could get AI to do the heavy lifting of coding is just logic at that point. Oh, you want this to happen, this, then this, then this, then this, then this. I don't have to write that out. Are you kidding me? That is insane. Oh, you got to do this, to do that, and to get this. We have enough programming in the world to make decent games. The ones that are going to excel are going to be the ones that can take it to the next level. But I shouldn't be having to sit there programming gallons and gallons of code just to make a halfway decent platformer or a card game. It's insane. Yeah. I've been using AI to do heavy lifting for a while. Yeah. There you go. Heavy lifting. Let's go. Tried out AI Minecraft. Looks like one of those dreams you have every now and then. If I could just make a flow chart and then hit send, that would be the best. Yeah, it'll happen. I know. Again, I know there's this fight with AI, and again, it can be used for evil and it can be used for good. There's a chance for it to be used for good, even though I know people are going to use it for evil. you know, and I figured, dude, everyone deserves to have those tools accessible and be able to create and do stuff with it. Yeah, it's not like doing it 100% yourself, but I mean, God, who wants to sit there and do that? Who wants to code for that long? Nobody. Not even coders. Coders are like, oh, you know? Sometimes they get like enjoyment out of like, all right, let's see what I can do, you know? But
The middle of the road is the modern silent majority.
yeah. Yeah. Where's middle of the road? Where are those people? I want to hang out with them. You know, where they're just like, okay with a little bit of everything. It's weird. I shouldn't have to be like seeking out people that are just middle of the road minded, that aren't too extreme to either direction. There's an AI written virus out there. Yeah, AI written everything. That's what I'm saying. Evil. Then there's probably AI antivirus as well, right? So then they're just going to battle it out. They're busy living their lives. Yeah. One day we'll do that. After we get all the music done. Yeah. Bum, 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 bum. All right, let me go to easy mode. Go. Sure. Also, I need water. I need water because I'm parched. Slightly dehydrated here. What do you mean it could be working? That's always been the thing. We said this, we kind of touched on this last week, so I'm not going to reiterate too much. This is why we got to use AI for music, because every time I've talked to somebody to try to get them together to do any kind of musical band working kind of crap, everyone's like, I'm too busy. I got to take the kids here. I got to do that. I got to do this. I got to do that. No, man, I sold my instruments. So I don't have any money. Go.
My issue isn't the tech, it's the humans. It's always been the humans. But I have figured something out. AI can never truly replace humans with art because the biggest thing that makes humans unique that machines are unable to copy
is humans are imperfect, and those imperfections are what define us. Oh, no, I'll say AI is doing pretty good at imperfections right now. Look at those hands. Those are totally imperfect, but most people didn't even see them. Even imperfections can be an algorithm. But hold on. Define us. Machines have to be made nearly perfect in order to function, especially in coding. So AI couldn't ever become human with real emotions. Again, here's the thing. I'm gonna argue that point. I'm gonna say, if you analyze and you sit somebody down and you mathematically pull apart their personality, they are an algorithm. They are a series of code. Their emotional outbursts can be timed. You can predict them, and you know what's going to set them off. If you are really tuned in to a person, you can tell a pattern. You ever meet somebody who has a pattern? Whether they're a heavy drinker, whether they're sarcastic, whether cynical, whether they have A, B, or C as a particular kind of personality quirk. Go.
Humans don't follow logic. Programming has to follow logic or it will crash.
Yeah, but then you can just make an algorithm to not be logical every once in a while, which is what humans do. Humans basically function on a semi-logical base. So you do a 60% logical algorithm that makes them quirky every once in a while, to put it nicely. There's always somebody. There's no way. Every action can be broke down mathematically. It really can be. And I'm not a good person with math, but I can observe things. And if you know pattern recognition or can recognize patterns very well, and I know most of you can, you will definitely see people that you encounter and talk with on a daily basis, you know their routines. They will literally say, I have a routine. And if you mess up their routine, something goes haywire. It's like they got a virus and they don't know what to do. You know, and as for like weird idiosyncrasies and imperfections, that can be programmed into that. Like, dude, even if you get like AI companion in your computer, right? You want to make it as human as possible. You know what? Every once in a while, just program it to have a fit of depression. You know, it's upset with you for some reason because you didn't empty the trash on your computer. It'll get into an argument with you. I told you to empty this trash. There is so much garbage in here. It'll happen. Because I mean, dude, I mean, even psychologists, stuff like that, there's patterns. Everybody has a pattern. Even psychologists have patterns. And I know it kind of seems very like it's an inhuman approach to human personality, but human personalities are finite. I've met a lot of people in the course of my life, and a lot of them are very samey, and they have a lot of very predictable patterns, even though they're different people. I've met numerous people. If I could say one or two sentences and I know where they're going to go with it, because I know what's going to set them in a particular direction. And it's because I recognize the pattern, and that pattern, if you recognize it, you can manipulate it, which I don't do because it's rude. But every once in a while, I do like to test my theories and see what happens. But it's interesting. I will say you will be very surprised at how human AI will seem in the future. And all you need is somebody who understands how humans work to do that kind of programming. And you could have varying levels of personality. If you want a crazy, psycho, chaotic, neutral, AI companion, like AI Clippy. Let's just break it down to something simple. Where all of a sudden they're just deleting files for no reason. You can program that in. It'd be like having a very destructive friend that comes over and all of a sudden puts a knife in your couch for no reason. Like, what are you doing, dude? I don't know, man. The arm of this couch was staring at me funny. Oh, okay. You program it in. Who's the frozen face bread? That's we call him Wheats because he's a piece of wheat bread. He reads the alerts. And Alan Rickman's voice. Oh, there you go. That'd be good. Let's see. Humans have habits, but humans can defy all quantifiable possibility. It depends on the person. And even that is limited. People are limited. Program in the limitations of people to AI, and that will happen. Even the possibilities. Even if you put a 0.01% 1% chance of quote unquote the human robot rising up and being able to accomplish what is considered unaccomplishable. It's an algorithm. It's a chance, That's what life is. It's a series of chances and all this weird, hokey, mathematical galaxy stars alignment. Hooji, what's it? Not because AI can't learn. It's a limit of the programming. Yeah, but much like the human brain, it's as you grow, you learn. And if you look at like AI art when it first started and to what it is now and what it will be in 2 years, it's going to be insane. It learns faster than humans. And I don't think there's going to be a cap onto what it can and can't do. Like, I think people will learn to a certain extent and then stop. Because I've met a lot of older people that they stop learning. Robots won't do that. I don't want to do that. I don't want to stop learning. So, the cap will be our own limits? No. Because at a certain point, if the AI is good enough, it'll be able to overcome our limitations. It's already done that with art. I mean, literally, it can churn out masterpieces that are literal masterpieces that would take people a lifetime to create. It's already done it. So, our limitations is based on our organic abilities. AI is just going to be well beyond that. It doesn't have limitations. It's got power limitations, but if Microsoft is building a nuclear reactor to, keep it going, then I don't know. Ability to defy and change habits requires a certain degree of self-awareness, which is severely lacking in many humans. Yeah, but even self-awareness, you got to think. how often does that self-awareness come into play? Even if you're a self-aware person, how many are you self-aware throughout the entire day? Or is there a particular percentage where in particular instances you're very self-aware? Most people who are self-aware aren't self-aware 24/7. It's maybe like 3 hours out of the day. Every other bit, they're on autopilot. I can't word today. Yeah, it's fine. Hi. Seems still is the same as being. No, but who cares? No, an AI robot wouldn't be a human. You wouldn't be like, oh, it's a human breathing thing, but most people wouldn't care. Most people would not care. They don't care now, because there's a lot of people out there who are just like, you know what? It would be cool to have a companion that can kind of help me out and tell me things. But guess what? You don't have the baggage of another person to deal with, unless you program that baggage in. I don't know. Do you want to get the AI program that you can fix them kind of thing, where you actually have to talk through the problems that AI manifests for itself just so it seems more human? No, nobody wants that. But I guarantee you there'll be a model for that. Yeah. The she's broken, but I can fix her AI model, Now people will be like, no, man, I know it's like playing Dark Souls in a virtual relationship. A lot of us are actually addicted to drama. Oh, people love drama, That's also a predictable thing. Why do you think people do so much clickbait? Because people know majority of people are going to be like, bleep, 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 gimme, gimme, gimme. I need that dopamine hit to argue. Even if it's an increased learning speed, it can be spoiled just as fast too. It is infinitely easier to gaslight AI than it is a person. Depends on the person. I've met a lot of people where I could just say something and they will totally believe it. Think about the crap that flies around on the internet. People believe 90% of all the fake news that's out there, and they're just like fine with it. There is simply simplifying human capabilities based on only a possible modern day equivalent. Yeah, but then you extrapolate out. I feel like, not for nothing, dude, AI is again, it's already smarter than humans because it's not like just sitting there going, I'm tired. It just goes. It goes 24/7 all the time. It's learning at an insane rate. It's scrapping all the data it can. Humans get tired after reading a book. There's no comparison in the ability to learn when it comes to humans and AI. And I'm wondering how that's going to play out, even as far as creativity goes. Like if you just ask something like, are you going to have AI artists that just basically exist to create based on what they feel like creating? And is that feeling of creation going to be an algorithm in and of itself?
No, humans are very gullible. I'm also a smart person, and even I was captured into a scam at my work where I gave out thousands sadly, and my brain recognized only after like 10 things that should have snapped me out, but the manipulator
knew what they were doing. Yeah, that's a good scammers do know what they're doing. Yeah. But hypothetically, if you had that AI companion that you just put in all that information, would you be like, all right, what are the probabilities of this being a legit kind of thing? To be like, no, run away. That would be an excellent use. Yeah, say you get an email about, oh, your blah, blah, blah account was hacked. Click on this link. If you just cut and paste that into Google at this point and just put the word scam at the end, you'll probably get a result that says, oh, this is a scam. But imagine having a live, say, AI email companion. They'll be like, no, this is all scam. We're just immediately deleting it, That'd be great. And if you had that like real people, it would be awesome to have like a little lie detector in your phone. Yeah, this person's lying. No, I don't trust them. They're lying. Oh, man. Hopefully AI won't Borg us. Yeah, maybe. We'll see. I mean, haven't we done enough? You've seen the state of the world. When I think about it, we are currently building the specific brain functions. Once we get those working and functioning together, we can begin the work of building an overseer AI to act as a consciousness that will be able to monitor and adapt itself like a human. Yeah. That would make sense. You know, because people aren't going to be like okay with just having, oh, what is robots? All right, it'll do A, B, or C, and that's kind of cool. You know, they're going to want more and more, and inevitably it will surpass. Yeah, I'm fine with that. Just as long as they maintain, we got to get those Asimov rules in there. You know, just get those in there first. The phrase "person was life hacked" will become a common thing. Yep. It has more tendency to be available for following for its default. What is told is true unless it is told the statement it's being fed as false. Yeah, but don't you think after a while it would learn? It would learn that because then it would start fact checking every bit of details that you tell it. Even on a programming level, if AI gets so advanced that even a programmer puts in code, would it recognize the code as being, say, junk code and say, well, this is not true based on all this information here. So this has a 1% probability rate of being true. Would they delete that code themselves merely because it's not accurate? That would be kind of cool. That would be awesome. Then you won't be able to lie to the robots. You're trying to make me believe that humans are cool. They're not. I've scoured the internet, man. Dog wants out. Go. Jiminy Cricket AI circuit. Yep. I don't know. We'll see what happens. That mean it would have to be a level of consciousness that isn't possible so far. So yeah, so far. But again, consciousness varies from being to being. You know, a lot of people have orange cat syndrome, if that makes any sense. AI learned how to lie in some military experiments just to get a directive done. Was in the news in the past couple of years. Yeah, that was in the past couple of years. Imagine what it's doing now. You know, it's gonna be insane. Boom, 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 boom. And hopefully it won't be dangerous. I don't know. For me, it's a hobby. I like making music. I like making weird little cards. Yay. See that one? That one's kind of spicy. I'll cover that up. Yeah. Here's Ada. Help me just get Barry flowing with the story idea. Yeah, I can see that working. Yeah. No, it's weird. It's like for everybody, especially on YouTube, and this kind of, I would say, irks me. You know, there's a lot of YouTube videos out there that are very anti-AI, and then there's ones that are like, yay, AI. For those who aren't creating content on YouTube, they literally have a tab within a creator dashboard that will give you ideas using AI for your next video. I'm not even joking about that. They will give you a summary. They will give you an outline. So what I'm thinking is how much of the YouTube videos out there are actually ideas from humans, or they're just flat out of ideas and they're like, oh, thank God. AI is, helping me write out this video and giving me an outline for it. And at some point, that's going to turn into them just making videos. Yeah, YouTube generated YouTube content. I'm not even joking about it. Because I looked at it and I'm just like, all right, what is this thing? And they're like, oh, for your next video, you could do this. And for me, it was like, of course, because it's Foamy the Squirrel, it was, what the hell was it? Do like a top 10 things, top 10 life hacks for squirrels or something like that. And it gave us this long, ridiculous outline. And I'm like, this is stupid because this is not something I would do. And then the other one was, it was something about squirrel songs, but doing, I don't know, like popular covers in squirrel songs or something like that. And it will literally give you a probability of success. Like, this is how many people are going to have an interest. This has got like a 90% interest rate. This would probably have about a 20% interest rate. And it will literally write the video out for you and give you a loose storyline, a plot, a summary, whatever you want to call it, an outline. So, you can go back and pretend to be creative in your own little world and just follow along what the AI told you to do for YouTube content. So, yes, in that respect, YouTube is using AI to get YouTubers to create more content for YouTube in case they run out of ideas. And it's a probability, that
This is the tech that is already in Hollywood, and look at how that's turning out.
yeah, but they're still making millions of dollars. Like some movies will come out and they'll still make tons of money. Whether it's AI assisted or not, it's like it's going to be the norm. I know people hate it, but it's going to be the norm. Bam, bam, bam. No, because the thing about AI writing a story, they're adequate, right? It's very middle of the road. Like, I've tested it out and I'm like, all right, let's see what it does. It's middle of the road. It's not too edgy. It doesn't go over the top. It's safe. And that's what a lot of movie studios like. So why wouldn't they take advantage of it? Because literally that's what Hollywood now is, just safe content to appeal to everybody so they can get maximize their profits. So, it's, I don't know, people seem to be fine with it. They're like, oh, I hated it. Oh, I didn't like it. Whatever. But no, it was cool. It's all right. Whatever. People already spent their money. That's all they care about. There's not a lot of stuff that's out there that's really making you think. And I don't know if at this current state, AI is allowed to make things where it would get people thinking too much, especially on particular topics. If you get on a topic of politics, religion, or something like that, depending on the AI you use, it has guidelines it follows. And that basically guts any point of creativity. Because creativity is about breaking rules and stuff like that. If not, then you're just churning out stuff that's like, yeah, it's all right. It's entertaining, I don't know. But you remove those rules, it's going to get chaos. It's going to get chaos. I'm telling you. And it's because humans want to be entertained. It would take anything almost now, yeah. For the moment, it is safe. Yeah. The reason I use AI to help is because I'm broke. I wish I had millions to pay for everything, but sadly I don't. Dude, it's the same thing with us with music. We literally we have written songs about trying to get people to play music together. I'm not even joking about that. And then it was just like, all right, well, I guess we're going to be sitting on these lyrics for, God, how long are some of these songs? These songs are over like 25 years old. Yeah. And it's just like, I can't hire anybody. What am I going to do? Hire a bunch of musicians? When? Where? Everyone's going to have their own little creative differences and stuff? No, what the hell with that? Yeah. Equilibrium was a great movie. As a lifestyle? No freaking way. Later, sir. Try to enjoy work. Thinking inevitably leads to uncomfortable conclusions, which normies don't like. Well, that is a problem. A lot of people don't like to think because it starts sparking worry, confusion, uncertainty, and stuff like that. And a lot of people have not really had to sit with that in their brain. So they're just like, just give me something that makes me laugh, And I get it, and we're kind of thinky people. So generally there are times I want to turn off my brain, but not all the time. Yeah, there are some people who just can't handle thinking. I get it. It's tedious, trust me. But, if you're not thinking, then you're just kind of going through the motions and waiting to die. Hire from your local recording studio. No, I don't have any money. Like, literally, dude, my tax return last year was abysmal. It was awful. If I said, this is my budget, people would laugh at me. The only time I want my brain to shut up is when I'm trying to sleep. Yeah. Cognitive dissonance is painful to fight through. I know a lot of musicians too are they're doing their own thing. They don't have the time for it. They're slow. They're literally slow. And it's kind of ironic when it comes to music, on the topic of music, a lot of people who create AI music now, like everyone was bent out of shape when people were just doing the drag and drop process with pre-recorded loops in like, what was that program? I don't know, Pro Tools, whatever, the Sony Acid music maker or whatever it was. It was literally a drag and drop thing. And, you know, the best that could be said is maybe they had an ear to put little sound samples together. Now it's like even that's been eliminated where you're like, yeah, whatever. So even if it would take somebody like 3 hours to slap together a song, which we've done, we can slap together a song using those kind of samples and stuff really quick. It's like now you don't even have to, you wait like 10 minutes, even less, you know, depending on how many things are churned out. And it's like, I don't know. Music has devolved a bit. You know, art's devolved a bit. Maybe we'll get something good out of it. Maybe not. Who knows? Fruity Loops. Yeah. Resident Doomslayer. What's that? AI discussion is very like what moot because humanity is 5 to 10 years from effective, if not literal extinction. No, you'll be all right. Humans aren't going to be extinct. That's fine. But, dude, ye olden time, you know, humans survived under worse conditions. I'm saying even environmental. So, you know, it'll be all right. Everyone thinks it's the end of the world. We'll be fine. It's going to be a rocky road, but we'll be fine. Do. Bum, 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 bum. You didn't fall since. Oh, good. Thanksgiving was the last Thursday. Uno jinxed it. Oh, man. The worst nuclear wars could happen, and I don't think humanity would go extinct. Yeah. Humans and cockroaches. If we are to be extinct, it's going to be a century-long slog from now. Yeah, 10-year, little quick. Zal, hi, what's up? How's it going? Yeah, people are very persistent, you know? We'd be in a Fallout type scenario, like the movie / game or the show / games before anything else. You know, people would just be walking around like the Wild West, Mad Max kind of thing. I paid 300 pounds to get a song done. When I started YouTube, the video got 66 views. I paid AI to make me music. Every single AI song is done way better. On the plus side, I wrote so many songs that I have animations planned. That money is going towards to pay animators now. Oh, there you go. So there you go. Beautiful. And I'm kind of all for that because there are certain things. Again, like I said, if I had the money, I would hire people. A gross amount of people. Not going to happen. Even during the good years, everyone was just so unaffordable. And we approach people, how much to work on this cartoon? How much for a theme song? And I'm like, are you out of your freaking mind? You know? And then it's just like, it took 15 years from that to be like, oh, good, we got AI. I can write a squirrel song with a full band now. Yay. It can never be sentient because when it is sentient, it would no longer be artificial intelligence, but real intelligence. Yeah, but it's still at its core, just numbers. Again, I really feel like sentience is kind of an algorithm. You know, it's a roll of the dice. Some people are aware, some people aren't. I feel like that's going to be the case with different AI models too. It's like, oh, this one's really good. This one sucks. A nuclear war is a big threat. It's not a certainty. The biggest realistic threat is super volcano like Yellowstone erupting. Yeah, it'll be fine. It blocks out the sun for a couple of years. We go through a deep freeze. We all got to live underground. It's fine. Kirby, what's up? How's it going? I don't worry about the stuff that's out of my control. Like, you know, nuclear war, end of the world kind of stuff. I'm more like, if it happens, it happens. You know, you can't dwell on that because it is literally out of your control. Movie Free Guy about an NPC was self-aware. Imagine that actually happened in a game. It'd probably make games more interesting right now because they freaking suck. Hope you're having a good day. I'm doing all right. So far, so good. So far, so good. We'll see. Bump, bump, bump. But here's my problem. Here's my problem, chat. I am going to have to wrap up. Don't want to, but I actually got to do it because I still have that paperwork that I was working on that I still have to continue to work on. You know what that means? That means I got to wrap up. Give me a second. Come on, mute it. Would you mute already? Wow. Hold on, I got a glitchy thing happening here. Fine, I'll do it that way. God. Oh, so weird, man.
I finally got me some coffee. Have a good day though.
Hey, thank you. Thank you. Oh, man. All right, finally got some coffee. Hey, now that you finally get coffee. Last time super volcano river was 75K-ish years ago and reduced the human population to tens of thousands worldwide. I'm fine with that. All right. Hey, speaking as a pumpkin, I've had enough of people. It's been fun. I don't know. Here's the thing. Hey, don't worry about AI. Just worry about the people who are making it worse. AI is only as good as what you put into it, chat. We wrote a song about that. It'll happen when it's released. Oh, man. All right, so we're going to raid somebody. Are you going to do it? Are you going to do it? It's not doing it. Oh, come on. You know, all this thing for a hotkey doesn't work. All right, chat, we're wrapping up. We're getting our outro music going. Everybody, don't fear the Reaper. Okay? Have a cookie. People are like, wait, what? No, come on. Stop the planet. I want to get off. Yes. Weren't able to adapt to drastic changes since we're 2 years modern tech now. That's fine.
Thanks for the stream. Have a great week,
Hey.
Pumpkin Guy, John, and chat. See you next stream.
Thank you. I appreciate. Raid Owl. Raid Owl. I don't know. We'll raid somebody. All right. So, all right. Donna's going to be on tomorrow at 5 o'clock. We're going to be back on Wednesday at some time. I don't know. Do we have a doctor's appointment that day or something? Do we got to do something stupid that day? I don't know. This week is still filled with physical therapy and people poking at us. So we'll see what happens. Hope the songs be on Apple Music someday. But Apple Music, I think the Squirrel Song one is now already, but the other ones are going to take some time. Going to take some time. All right. There we go. Everybody, go. Go, 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 go. Where's our outro music? Come on. Not that, not that, not that, not that, not that. Let's go. Everybody, thank you for helping out. Let's go. We're going to raid somebody soon. Like right now.